Hello and welcome to the land of Prova. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition homebrewed adventure, and tonight we have The Veil of Shadows, episode number 2. And today we have a wonderful, wonderful new adventure we're going to be doing today. My players got into the thick of it in this last episode. A quick recap. We had our players go on a simple errand, just to run over to... Not the look.
Simple my ass.
It was pretty simple.
Just go to this little small island in the middle of the ocean there. Climb up into the mountains. It may have cracked during an earthquake. Find some mystical writing, maybe some journal articles, that kind of stuff.
Traumatize Pendleton.
Traumatize Pendleton just slightly, and then return. Real simple, easy fetch quest. And instead of that actually happening the way that they were hoping, they did end up getting inside of a long-lost temple, and while there, saw that there was a young boy who had been lost from the town above, somewhat being possessed, somewhat being messed with on a magical level. Let's just say that. Also, the players were fighting two very, very large, very decrepit-looking stone giant-looking things. They were more like art pieces than actual giants. At which point, something happened. They blew up a chest holding the articles that they were looking for, and somehow released a great evil upon the entire world. All their eyes glowed both blue and green at certain points during the encounter, and they managed to escape this falling apart, destruction of a temple as they were running behind, as these things from the shadows were coming out and trying to get a hold of them, and eventually they ended up escaping with the boy. I believe half the party wanted to kill the boy because he's going to become something bad, and the other half wanted to keep him alive. And so we're picking up right here. So you guys have just come out of this temple area. You have just been scared off by these strange creatures in the shadows. You've made it down into the town of, what was it? Foamcrest, I believe?
Yeah.
And so you're back here at Foamcrest. You've just managed to get to the border there. The people are all running around. They all seem to have like some headaches. A lot of them seem to have these blue eyes, the same as you. And there seems to be panic running around. What do you guys want to do?
I say, grab the boy, get on the boat, and leave! We'll name our new son Trevor and give him a wonderful
He
life.
has a name! He, in fact, already has a name.
No, he doesn't. That's Trevor now.
Just saying, he's Trevor.
Did we know what was happening with this kid?
We didn't really figure that out.
Hella possessed.
We saved him from being possessed.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
So
Neither
he's
am
either the
I.
Antichrist or he's the Savior. We're not sure, which is why he's staying with us.
All we know is both Char and Saloon
Yeah, they were both
want him alive,
really...
which I don't trust at all.
I don't either. That's why he's our new son, Trevor. He will not be leaving Pendleton's sight.
I don't know about Char, because she's got a reputation, but, Saloon is generally a good and nice and benevolent deity. And if she is pushing for this child to be alive and has managed to get Char to agree with her, I think that's something we should be taking pretty seriously.
Oh, I'm taking it seriously. I just don't know.
I don't think that murder is the correct option. I'm not against taking him, though, because something weird happened.
For
Just-
once, I
just-
agree with
Just
you.
giving him back to his mother also seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
So I think we need to figure out what's going on
Yeah.
before we tell anybody that he's in fact alive.
So I am still a bear and I'm running to the boat
You're
while you
just
guys are
running
talking.
into the
Oh right, and you have the kid.
And Pendleton.
You do have the kid.
So
Oh my
Pendleton's
God.
like yelling this over my back as we.
Right.
I'm just like, as he's going, I'm like, T-minus 15 till takeoff, boys!
T-minus 15.
Oh my god. Well, I guess we better at least reconvene on the boat and then talk there.
Pull up the gangplank, make sure we're not followed, and that Trevor has no escape routes. So I'm like putting shackles on him. This is parenting!
God.
One on your wrist, one on
You know it, bud.
together forever.
Whether you like it or not.
Okay. Do the townspeople, they seem confused, disoriented, or are they just like headaches and blue eyes?
Yeah, they're all kind of like wandering around. They're all checking on one another.
Okay.
You would imagine that this is somewhat similar to how they would have reacted when the earthquake happened.
Okay.
So they are just kind of in the streets, like, what's going on? What's happening? What's wrong with your eyes? They're all looking at each other, all very worried, very scared. They're all checking on their loved ones, that kind of thing.
And you said that the sky looked different, right? I think I remember that from last time.
The sky does not look different yet.
Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that shit at all.
Listen here, bud.
What does that
What
mean?
if you don't?
What if you just
That's an
don't?
option. Probably not going to choose that one.
Listen.
Do we see a nice lady wearing blue wandering around?
Yeah, did we pass her?
No. You do not see her just yet.
Well, you're an orphan now.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay.
Whether you like it or not, you're an orphan.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh wait, never mind. You have
It's
two
okay.
very unqualified parents.
We've adopted you.
Oh, did you?
We must rebuild the clan.
Oh my gosh.
Just wait until you meet
Okay.
Gram Gram.
Oh boy.
Gram
She's
Gram.
back on her feet.
Gram
I don't think we're getting paid for doing this.
Somebody tells
We've
me.
been paid with a child.
I feel like we've been given more
Wait.
liabilities.
More
Listen,
liabilities.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Meat shield, if anything.
Oh, God. Can we just get on the boat and
We grabbed all the
discuss this?
papers and stuff before
Yeah.
we left, right?
Yeah,
so
it's
we
all-
should
Yeah,
get
we
paid
have
for
all
that.
of
It's all in my backpack.
Oh, in my packet.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. Pendleton grabs anything shiny at all times. What do you mean?
So as you guys are nearing the town, and I'm assuming going into the town, correct?
Yeah,
Through it.
yeah. We have to go
Through it.
through it to get to the boat. Yeah.
Someone of the villagers sees the boy on the back of the bear,
Don't worry about
and
it.
she yells out, Don, is he okay? What's happened to him?" And Don is just kind of, the boy is just kind of like, he's got a headache, and he's just kind of holding on to you. He's kind of sick from the journey. He doesn't look very good.
Pendleton is gonna yell back. I don't know who Don is. This is Trevor. And he is my son by birth. Wink, wink. I'm gonna like kick Santa back and make him go faster.
Oh boy.
At this point, you hear the lady who's recognized Don the boy, and she yells out, "Go and tell Nancy! Hurry! She's in the bar! Go and tell her!" And so someone runs off, and they run into the tavern.
Continue running.
I would like to dash.
Okay. So yeah,
Hold
you're
A.
just running as fast as you can. Everybody again is kind of watching you, Pendleton, and Don, kind of rocking on the back of your back as you're just running through this
Like
town.
mowing people over.
Better not get in my way.
What's everybody else doing?
I'm just keeping going.
Just
Not-
moving right along.
Not as necessarily as quickly,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
definitely just kind of following that general direction.
Okay.
You're like watching us fade into the distance.
Just fighting off.
People are like knocked over to the left and
I
right.
feel like, yeah.
Wow.
So as you guys are going towards the boat, you guys did message the boat, correct?
Yes.
Of course.
I Rocky
I thought
Talkie.
The Rocky Talkie.
Yeah.
So it's just about time that you'll see the boat coming in. It's still coming in from out in the further in sea. And you're waiting on the docks for this thing to happen, and people are kind of coming around you guys and asking you questions like, "What did you guys find up in the mountains? Do you know what's going on with us? Do you know what's happening?"
No. Leave us be.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright.
Leave us to our work.
We need some people-y people.
People-y people.
People-y people.
And
It's
it's
not
just like,
us.
People were walking down the street.
Yeah,
Taking
they're.
a leisurely stroll.
I'm like, hey, ask them. They know. They totally know what's
They
going
know.
on.
Direct all your questions to them.
He's smart.
The adultier adult.
The adult, you're adult.
Pendleton is just a 30-year-old child. Dodging questions, taking names.
Dodging questions, taking names.
We are players of
Oh,
action.
boy.
That's right.
Don't ask us to dialogue.
At this point, you see somewhat of a large crowd for this small town, all making their way to the docks. And first thing you get is a glint of that blue dress that she's wearing. It's his mom, Nancy, and she's kind of running up, and she's got these very armor-clad, very sharp-looking people behind her, as they're all kind of running over towards the docks.
I'm going to get between them and the boat.
Oh boy.
Okay. Between your whole group in the boat.
Between that crowd and the boat.
Okay. So they come up, and you can hear Nancy. Oh my gosh, Don. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that you're back. I don't know what you guys did, but thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
I'm gonna hold him a little tighter.
I hold out my hand and say, the boy needs to come with us for a while.
Why? What's wrong? What's happened? Is it the same thing that's going on with the rest of us?
He's dead.
Did you say that?
No.
He's dead.
He's actually dead.
He's in a coma.
Bonk.
There is something going on, and he's in the center of it. He is coming with us until we can figure this out. It is not safe to keep him wandering around.
At this point, you hear a voice in the back of the crowd as he's making his way forward. Go ahead and roll for history. See if anybody recognizes this person.
I think I'm good at this.
That's a thing.
Natural 20.
Oh, you know.
Hey. 4.
Oh dear.
9.
9,
I got a 12.
12,
14.
14, okay, and 20. We'll say 14s and above. You guys hear the voice, and immediately your kind of heart kind of sinks slightly because it's someone from your own adventuring guild.
That's just fucking Valentine.
It's not
Oh my
Valentine.
God.
He
Swear.
would have
is.
died in that.
He definitely would have died.
Kick him into
It
the
was
ocean.
Valentine. No, actually, it's one of the higher ups in your guys' adventuring crew. So you guys are all level 1 adventurers. This guy is actually a level 15
Holy
adventurer, and so he's got his crew with him. Who's all the people that are right behind Nancy, and Jameson comes up and says, his name is Jameson. He says, "What guild are you guys from? What's adventuring guild?"
Yours.
Oh.
We're boldly going with that. Okay.
I recognize some of you guys. You guys were in the. Yeah, you guys work in the same guild we do.
Then why did you ask?
We do. Why?
I didn't recognize you.
Well, you know what?
Perfect opportunity to make our own.
So which one of you guys is the leader of this
Me.
group?
It is I. Hence the bear.
Hence the bear. The leader always rides a bear. Everybody
Yes.
knows this.
Duh.
And your big fluffy head.
Yeah. See? I look like a leader.
And so
Not.
Jameson comes right up to you and he says, "Okay, report on your findings. What's going on here?" And he also has blue eyes, but as he gets closer to you, you see his eyes change slightly into a brighter green.
Report on your findings first.
We arrived maybe 2 hours ago. We were supplying. We were talking to Nancy about going into the mountains to find her husband and her son. I assume that you found the son. Were you able to find the
No,
husband?
I don't think we
I'm just gonna.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Don't go try to get the body back because you're not gonna find it. It kind of turned to dust. Yikes.
I love that you are the voice of our group.
Who let Pendleton become the face? Who let that happen?
She spoke first.
I'm too fast. You can't control me.
As this conversation is happening, Morgana's going to we're wanting to do an Arcana check, just like on the eyes and just what's happening with everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
11.
11. Actually, within 11, you're noticing something really interesting. Even within 11, you've noticed something that's interesting. Because you're looking specifically at the eyes. Anybody who's in like a 15-foot radius of Pendleton has green eyes. Everybody who's further out from Pendleton
I'd like to do insight
has
check.
blue eyes.
I'd like to
The
do an insight
closer
check.
they get to Pendleton, the greener their eyes become. And this is when you first realize Pendleton has very, very vibrant green eyes.
Well, shook it here, guys.
Can I do an insight check on the guys who have green eyes and blue eyes? Like,
Absolutely.
I think the green eyes have something to do with the boy.
I think it's either the boy
Can I have
or it
that
might be the...
beautiful dice you have?
Yeah, there you go.
Wait.
Your dice are betraying you already? Is this what we're saying?
Yes.
Oh.
12.
Oof.
All the rolls I've made had +6s to them, by the way.
Oh my god.
Your first thought with the 12 is maybe they're all in league. Maybe the people with the green eyes all are like in league with one another. In that case, why does Pendleton have green eyes? Maybe she's the leader of the other group as well.
Just like she's our leader.
We gotta
Oh
kill
god,
Peg.
she's coming.
Desire,
have to come
queen. No. As you're inciting or whatever, I'm still talking to this guy, and I'm
Yeah.
like, listen, something here is not correct,
I
not
agree.
right. Well, I'm glad you agree. I've come to this decision. We've all come to this decision unanimously. We found some stuff in the cave. Don't recommend going in the cave, by the way. You will probably die. We almost did.
None of those were level 5.
I'm trying to keep these people from
Okay.
Um,
He actually takes you very seriously. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
but-
you would know him as being more of
are you if you're planning on staying on the island, which I hope you do because these people seem not that smart. And I would like to like give him like directions to that cave opening and just like stay out of there, keep people out of there. There's something
we-
very dark and evil there.
should we go there and hold back something at the gate, or is this more of a we
Keep-
should leave it alone?
Leave it alone, keep people away. If things try to come out, maybe get rid of them. Or try your best to. You guys are a little bit better at everything than us.
So he's listening to it. He's thinking it over, and he talks to some guy next to him, and they're kind of having a whispered conversation. You're talking to him. You're looking at the eyes. The three of you left. Go ahead and roll for perception.
I'm real perceptive.
Natural 20.
You're lying. Oh my god.
Somebody's smart.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. With your 1, you start thinking about food. You're like, what does that smell? Is it an enemy? No, that's bacon. I could totally go for bacon right about
Definitely
now.
dog.
Oh man, is that tomato I smell? I can totally make a... If I play my cards right,
A BLT.
I can totally make myself a BLT. And you're like, yeah.
I hear his stomach rumble from beneath.
Butter on the side.
There you go. Unnatural 20. You hear something. This is going to sound strange,
Okay.
but you hear something like movement. Like something is moving in a way that's creating a sound that you're not familiar with, but the only thing that you can track it to, like in your mind, is movement. And it's very, very... if you had to put like a name to it, like if you had to recreate this sound, you would have to get 2 fabrics that are very, very soft and rub them against each other. It's really silky, but it's still movement. It's very smooth, yet it's coarse enough to make a noise. It's as if something is moving around in the environment around you in a way that it's not supposed to. And you can hear it.
Which like direction is it coming from, or is it just kind of?
You can hear it kind of in a few different places, and you really can't nail it down just yet. However, you hear the exact same noise. And it's hard to pin down because there's people talking. Jameson is talking to somebody. Someone else's stomach's growling.
Senator.
But as you hear that noise, you close your eyes and you listen in and you point yourself basically at what the noise is. And just as you open your eyes and you're looking in that position, you realize there's something crawling on the tops of the wooden houses.
Oh boy.
And they're moving almost like they're shadows, almost like... it almost looks like the wind is kind of blowing their image away in some kind of a way. But they are just moving closer and closer to the group of people.
Can I roll to see what they are? Like, what kind of check would that be?
That would be a nature check, survival check.
Oh boy.
Nature. Let's go nature.
I have no idea.
You know they walk on 4 legs, maybe 6.
Maybe 6.
Oh, if it's 6 legs, that's bad.
Well, what about 8? Could be a spider.
There's a point where it's
I'd
like...
rather fight a giant spider than a displacer bee.
So it looks like it has 4
no.
legs, then it looks like it has 6 legs, then it looks like it has 8 legs, but you're not sure if it's like an echo of what's actually being moving around.
I draw my sword and say, Jameson, earn your keep, turn around.
And he spins around. He's looking down the hallway. And as soon as he hears you and the way that you speak, he yells at everybody, "Get back into the houses now! Hurry!"
You mean the houses that the things are crawling on top of it?
Yeah. He thinks he's coming back.
Cool. As soon as he talks, I'm gonna jump off of Xanadar's back and draw my sword.
Okay. What is everybody else doing?
Is there like ease of access to the rooftops?
We're talking about maybe a 15-foot to the thatching.
Okay.
But it's all thatch. It's not like
Right.
like how it's even staying up there with its weight is beyond you.
Okay.
So, assuming we've all see it now?
As soon as he says that, you guys all start looking around as well. You know that something's coming, but you're not really sure where it's coming from. So go ahead and do perception checks and see if you guys get a pre 19. So you see it. You get to have a free round. TJ?
15.
15.
15.
You did
It
not
was a
see
low
it.
roll. But it equates
11.
to 15.
11? Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to make another one?
Oh, you saw it already. Never mind.
14.
14, you did not see it. So really, the only two people who saw it. Because you didn't say where, they're kind of scanning the streets and looking around as people are running out of the way, trying to get into the different rooms. Everybody's moving quickly because they're not really sure what's going on. The only one who does not move is the boy's mom. She turns around and you see her pull out a hatchet.
What? He's about to be an orphan. We
Really?
spoke this into
We were right.
existence.
For realsies this time, guys!
It looks like she got it from like a bakery or something like that. Not a bakery.
Bakery, holy
Tell me more about this bakery.
Butcher. Thank you very much.
Holy shit.
Hey, some of that bread, you got to tell it
You
who's
gotta
boss.
That sourdough.
Meat
really
pie.
All right. It doesn't become sourdough unless you make it.
Yow.
So, but yeah, so she pulls out this hatchet from a butchery. It's kind of chipped. It doesn't look like it's well worn or anything. It doesn't look like it's like been taken care of. It just looks like the nastiest thing that she owns, and she's grabbed a hold of it and taken it around with her for everywhere. So yes, everybody go ahead and get ready to roll initiative. And roll that
It's in the app, right?
in the app.
Oh.
Shit.
That's too bad.
I roll like crap in the app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone does.
It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Is the boat any closer after this whole conversation?
Yes, it is getting closer.
Cool.
Very nice. Coming down the list.
Let's see. Where's everybody at?
I got a
About
10.
an 11.
Hey. Why is yours a question mark? Is that a thing?
Hmm?
Can you hide your rolls?
Oh no,
Right,
there
there
it
it
goes.
goes.
It's loading.
Yeah, for some reason it's kind of having some issues there. So, August, you are the first one up. You get to make a first attack, and this is your pre-round, since you're the one who found where it was coming from to begin with.
How far away is it?
Are we using betterment? Or-
Oh, that is an excellent point. Thank you very much. Let me throw you guys in your position. And actually, it's morning, right? Yes, it's morning. I get you a grid.
I'm kind of assuming we're just all on this dock here.
You are on the dock. And actually,
Casual double
Grab.
Pendleton.
Just going to,
You see nothing.
We gotta get a bear, sans Pendleton.
Just make a little detachable goblin that goes on and on.
You and I just have like 14 minutes left in the series.
Just wait until I become an owlbear.
oh boy. Oh boy.
Listen, Hero Forge doesn't have rideable owlbears. You
Alright.
get to be a regular bear.
I have a new criteria for what animals can wild shape into. They
You can't,
must
is
be
it Hero
mount.
Forgeable?
These are not them, but we're going to use these guys because they're easier to manipulate. So we have one here, and now one over there on the top of that centerpiece.
Right over here.
Yep.
Can you grab a person for the child too?
Oh yeah.
We don't
yeah.
need the children.
Like, I don't really care if his mom dies, but
Jonathan.
I want to keep the child alive.
Jonathan and the mom.
You mean Trevor?
No, the guy, the adventurer.
Oh,
guy.
Jameson.
Here's Mom.
Jameson.
There's Mom.
That's his name.
Cool. We got Jameson and.
Jameson actually sees something else. And he starts taking off with his men.
Thanks,
Um,
guy. Appreciate that.
Okay, bye.
Here, this can be Trevor.
As he sees this thing coming down the mountainside,
Oh boy.
the only thing that you can equate it to is that there are giants that are running down the side of the mountain.
Oh, cool.
They are very twisted looking, very like disgusting, almost as if they are mimicking the idea of a giant, but aren't one by themselves.
Just labeling these guys.
Thank you very much.
A, B, and C.
Oh, that's cool.
And he looks at you and says, "You take care of the small ones. We're gonna go after the big ones." And they start taking off, running up towards the mountain to go meet them. Let's get back to our thing. August, do you see these three?
Awesome.
Who do you want to see? Who are you gonna go for?
I'm going to Eldritch Blast C.
Excellent.
Alright. That is 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Awesome. 6 force damage.
6 force damage. Thank you. As you attack it, its form almost looks like it comes into existence a little bit better. The best way that you can think about this is like a wolf-looking kind of a creature. The thing that really stands out about it is that its eyes are also very vibrant blue.
Okay. And you said it's 15 feet to from
To the
the
top.
bottom to the top?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. In that case, I'm going to move 5, and then I'm going to cast Hex on A,
Okay.
and then fly 10 feet over here to this dock right here.
All right. Sounds good. And then for the other surprise round, you have a surprise as well. So go ahead and go Xander,
So,
and then we'll jump into initiative.
I am going to drop the boy off, and then using my best animal communication, I'm going to hold up a paw and point at a spot on the dock and try to tell him to stay.
Animal handling.
Child handling as an animal. It's a thing. If a dog can do it, I can do it as a bear. And then I am going to guard said boy.
Okay, so you're just gonna hold your action and
Yeah,
just
I'm just going to hold an action because I'm a bear and I can't do ranged things.
okay. At this point, all of your comrades of levels 15, they're already moving up the mountain, and you see them starting to do battle. At first, you're like, "Wow, these guys are really impressive. I mean, they're really high-level adventurers," and they seem to be taking down one of the giants. And then there's a sickening moment where you see one smash, and one of the other adventurers in that group is now completely obliterated in just one hit. And there's like 3 of these things coming down. So now we're starting at the top of round. So August, you're up again.
Awesome. I am going to again, Eldritch Blast C. 8.
8 to hit?
Yeah.
No. Completely misses. It shoots right past it. It almost looks like it fades from existence and then pops back into existence again.
Okay.
Any other bonuses?
No. Oh, by the way, the hex that's on A is for strength.
Ooh, good choice. So A is it's going to go now. Pendleton, you're going to be up after all 3 of them go. A is going to go ahead. A is the one on there. He's going to run down the side and jump in front of August. He has 50 feet of movement. So I'm pretty sure he can have that. As it lands on the ground and you can see it. Again, it resembles a wolf, but it is in no way a wolf. But it lunges at you in a very similar manner.
It's like made out of like shadows and stuff?
Yes. That is a 24 to hit.
Whoa.
Yep.
Doesn't hit.
That misses.
Just off the top.
That was actually a really good roll. That is 10
I succeed
piercing
my,
damage.
I succeed my concentration check for the hex,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to hellish rebuke him.
Excellent.
Ooh, that is a dexterity saving throw for him.
6.
Fail.
So it just lunges out at you, and you think that it bites you, but it more bites like the inner part of who you are, and then pulls itself
Oh.
back.
15 fire damage.
15 points of fire damage. Go ahead and do a strength saving throw, DC 13, or be knocked prone.
Awesome. Is it contested or just a regular?
Just a DC.
Nice.
I totally succeeded.
You totally succeeded? Yeah, so you meant it almost it's trying to pull you to the ground and like jump on top of you is what it's trying to do. Now it's B's turn. B is the one over here, yes?
B is that one.
Okay. 30 feet of movement. It's going to go and charge towards the lady, if it can.
30. He can get to like right here.
So are they different? Because that one had 50 feet. This one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 50. Sorry, 50 feet.
I mean, I'm sorry. It goes against us, guys.
I'm so
It
used to
does,
saying
but
30.
it's still being honest. Like, it's still true.
Oh shit, you can get there.
Sorry, Grandma.
5 feet or are we 10 feet apart?
Rest in peace,
He's going to
Nancy.
attack her, and he hits her.
Whoa.
He bites down
Oh no.
and knocks her prone as this thing just comes on top of her and just starts to maul her. You can see her; she's got the hatchet in her hand. She's trying to swing at it, but she's missing at it.
She was talking all that tough stuff like a
Yeah.
minute ago.
As she's yelling, you can hear her yelling, "Don't you touch my boy!" And she's trying her best to hold this thing back. C is now going to charge, and it's going to go towards Thalia. It has 50 feet of movement. Go ahead and move it all the way up. And
Can
it's
they swim?
it's going to run on the
Okay.
on the path there.
Just a straight line.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
You took it in the most inoptimal.
Yeah.
You did. It's
I don't know about that.
He decided to like do a couple loop-de-loops as he can.
Oh, you want me to go diagonal?
40, 45, yeah, put it right there.
Oh, so it made it, right?
It's still 10 feet away from me unless it has reach.
Oh, no, it doesn't. All right, so it's
But it can
it's spinning around that
It's just-
corner, and it
yeah.
looks like it's going to start lunging at you, but it just doesn't have enough movement to get there for right now.
The mom on the ground, is it close enough to eat her? I'm not saying we should kill her.
No, we're not
But-
gonna kill her, but if
Sacrifice.
something happens, we'll deal with that later.
Listen, maybe.
Yep. Pendleton, you were up, followed by Morgana, then followed by Thalia, then followed by Xander.
Go ahead and move. Yeah, right here. And Pendleton's gonna take a swing at whoever that guy is.
See?
I can't read from here because the letters
Alright.
are just like not facing me.
Going after C.
You motherfucker. Okay. Well. 15?
15 hits.
Yay, because the other one is definitely not gonna hit. Okay.
All right, don't forget your bonus damage this time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My whole 1 point of bonus
Hey.
damage, baby. Oh, it's cocked. I'm gonna reroll that. I'm gonna reroll that too because it's a 1 and I can reroll ones. It's a fucking 2.
Yeah. That's better.
It is better.
It is
That's
better.
twice as much damage.
You don't stab the lady.
Pendleton is gonna do 10 total damage.
10 total damage to C.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody do a quick perception check. And then Pendleton, do you have any other bonus actions you're going to choose to do? Or is that all you got?
Perception was a dirty 20. And then for my bonus actions. Fuck it. I'm gonna disengage.
Like, peace out. Perceptions.
I ran
Uh,
up.
nat
I
20.
shanked him.
Nat 20, you see it?
Unnatural 20.
Okay, yep.
17.
17, you see it?
4.
You see nothing.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. So the 4 of you guys.
Oh my
Damn, that
god!
was such a stacked, like, perception check.
Yep. All 4 of you guys see it immediately. As soon as these things come within 20 feet or 15 feet of Pendleton, all their eyes shift to green and they become even more ferocious. You see them getting excited.
Pendleton's still holding the artifacts in her backpack?
She is.
Wonderful!
Catch!
Throw it into the
Wait a
ocean.
minute! The only one that was within 15 feet of you is the one next to me. Walk away back onto the boat.
No, it's fine. I'm not giving up the shiny items in my backpack.
No, you're fine.
You fool!
I'll die first.
Throw it into the boat.
Oh, my turn.
Followed by Thalia.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cast Infestation on this one.
Ooh, okay.
I believe you make a con save.
Ooh, good. Constitution save. I rolled 10.
You fail.
Excellent.
We will take 6 points of poison damage.
Excellent. For B?
Yes,
Okay.
as well as. Which way is south?
That's great.
So he starts moving this way.
Oh.
So a bunch of like insects have surrounded his face and is like pulling him this way
Ooh.
while doing poison damage.
Someone do a dexterity saving throw for me for the mom.
It
Just
doesn't-
raw. Because I want
um,
to see if it pulls it off. Because she's technically being grappled.
It also doesn't provoke opportunity attack, by the way.
That's fine. I just want to see if she gets free. Someone roll just a regular d20 plus zeros. And let's see if she gets 14 or above.
Damn it.
What was it?
5.
Oh yeah, so it just drags her along. And so now she's on her stomach, trying her best to swing at this monster in front of her.
Bye, Nancy.
See ya!
Have fun.
Anything else, Morgana?
Yes, I'm going to use my wild shape
Okay.
to activate my symbiotic entity,
Okay.
so that I can get additional HP and do more necrotic damage.
Okay.
And we are going to. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Thalia, you're up.
I'm gonna move
This poor lady's being dragged around.
like right there. I assume he's over there.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna hit C. Is it C or B?
Yeah,
It's C. Okay, I'm gonna try and hit C.
Okay.
9.
9 does not hit. You're doing your best to strike
Yeah.
this thing, but the lady's flailing around is stopping you from getting too close.
I'm going to. I'm gonna do a thought. A bonus action? I think it is.
Xander, you're gonna be up next.
Alright.
Followed by Kashara.
Where is Kashara?
She's right there with
She's
you
right there.
guys.
She's right there. What do you mean? She's here.
Yeah, put her right next to Xander. There you go.
I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from C.
From C.
From C.
9.
That's a fail. So.
All right.
It is now under compelled duel, and you must attack me or take disadvantage.
Oh, very nice. Is he the one holding the lady, or is it?
No,
B?
that's the
Oh.
other one. I was gonna try and get to him, but his forced movement was like I didn't know how it would work.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't want to see the game.
All right. Any other choices?
Nope.
All right, Xander, you're up.
How is our little Antichrist doing with his mom being dragged off by a shadow creature?
He seems to be having a bit of a fit.
All right, I'm gonna sit on him.
All right.
Whoa!
This big bear.
And then Don died from having a massive bear on him.
Suffocation.
Trevor.
Bye,
Get
booty.
his name right.
I'm just gonna subdue him, and then
Okay.
do a growl to the team to let them know, hey, I got this.
Don't worry about it.
You guys do
Keep
you.
holding the boy.
I'm gonna make sure he doesn't escape.
All right, so you're grappling the boy, which is you're gonna win. Bear against boy. Boy loses. Who knew you don't even need to roll for that?
Just imagine you sitting on him.
Stay.
That's right. So Kashara sees what's going on, and
Dead
she
bear.
is going to run up 30 feet. And she's going to attack whatever she can get her hands on. So that's B, right?
Sure.
And she's got her great
she can
axe.
Either one of them. She can get right there.
I have a feeling she will go after B, because that's the one that's taken off with the lady. So she swings and hits, and she does terrible damage. So sorry. It looked very impressive, but it only took away a few hit points. That's C. B.
Yeah,
B.
B.
Oh, B.
Every little bit.
I
now.
applaud from the background. Sitting on the boy, clapping like a
Amazing.
circus bear.
Iconic.
And she's not gonna
I have to
rage.
put you.
Oh, no,
do a
she
little
is gonna
party
rage.
hat.
All right. So now she's raging and she's ready to go. Now we're back at the top of the round. August, you have this thing in front of you, or a one-on-one in this thing?
Do something cool.
It's time
Whatever
to
you
do something
do
epic.
it well.
Oh boy.
Pressure much?
It is within 5 feet of me, or
10.
10?
Mhm.
Awesome. In that case, I will move. Yeah, I'm going to scoot on it. It's over there, right?
Okay. You jump up to it.
And I'm gonna swing at it. Hopefully.
You're gonna hit it, right? Right?
14?
14 hits.
Thank you.
Everybody holds their breath. Yes.
That is 10 magic slashing damage
Ooh.
and 1 necrotic damage.
Ooh, nice.
And then I'm going to use Searing Smite, which will apply to my next hit.
Ooh, very nice. All right.
Awesome.
Now it's its turn. After being severely damaged by you, it's going to attack for a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. Comes out and lunges at you again. Doesn't make it. B is going to. It didn't do a strength saving throw to see if it still hung onto the girl. Oh yeah, it did. It won. So it's going to take another bite at the lady.
So B has all the insects around its face. Is that going to
Oh.
be disadvantage or something?
That's a great point. Does the rulebook actually say if it gives him disadvantage?
On biting?
It's trying to, and it misses. It tries to re-grapple her, and she is unable to be hit by it again.
From the description of the spell, it doesn't say anything about that. It just moves him, and that's kind of it.
Okay.
Okay.
And does poison.
I still rolled a 3, so.
Do they go away after the one turn you use it? Or do they
I
stay
think
there?
so. It's just a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a
Thalia,
person's
23 to hit.
Oh, no.
That's my bad.
On me? That totally hits. I don't know.
As it runs out, C is running out and biting at you. This is a total of 11 hit points of damage.
Rude.
Yep. As it just sinks its teeth into you and tries to knock you down to the ground. So it's a 13 strength saving throw. Or be knocked prone.
You got this.
I think I do.
We believe.
I don't. I'm super prone.
Oh,
All of my dice are rolling 4s.
Everyone's dice are kind
I'm
of being
running.
All right, everyone
mad.
pass around
Yeah.
the
TPKs due to low rolls.
This dice has been rolling me like 5s and 6s. So.
Pendleton, you're up.
It's
I
totally
infected
fine,
it, I'm
guys.
sorry.
Never fear. Pendleton is here.
That's right.
Please help.
It looks like only one more round, and this and the boat will be here at the end of this round. Oh, Pendleton gets back into the middle of it. Pendleton, go!
So the first hit is gonna be 18.
18 hits. And which one are you hitting? A, B, or C?
B.
B.
No,
Okay.
I don't know.
C.
Who is this?
C.
C.
And then. Okay. Technically. Can since like I have 3 friends right next to it, including me, I'm my own friend.
My own friend.
I am my own friend.
You're not flanking it.
But,
She's on the ground.
you know what? Please!
Prone friends aren't
If they were
real
flanking,
friends.
absolutely, but it looks like no one's flanking her.
It's fine, you hate me, I see.
All right, Morgana, you're gonna be up next.
Yes.
14?
14
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Excellent.
But wait,
But wait, there's more.
there's more!
As you're using your great axe or great sword, right?
Yeah.
I love how this image of this really small goblin running with this enormous sword. Just you don't even see her at times. Just see the sword running around on the battlefield.
You add your fire damage this time?
I'm going. I did add it.
Okay.
I'm proud of me. I'm
Good job.
doing good, guys. But I am going to use a precision attack
Okay.
and add a superiority die.
Ooh, all right.
+2!
All right.
My
Hey,
TPT
2 extra
16.
damage makes a big difference.
And then with Fury of the Small, add another 2.
All right. As you scream. Yeah, it's looking. It looks like it's having a hard time keeping hold of this reality. You can see it like whispering into the darkness once again. Morgana, you're up. Thalia, you're up next.
Alrighty.
I'm also going to use my bonus action. Disengage!
I am going to cast Wither and Bloom on these 2 guys.
Okay. B and C.
B and C.
Okay.
They need to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay. First one gets a natural 1. The second one gets 15.
The 15 succeeds.
Okay.
So the one that succeeded takes 3 points of damage, and the other one takes 6. And then Talia, you seem like you're pretty hurt there.
I got bodied at the end of last session, so I started off with like no HP, so I'm looking pretty rough.
So you get to roll your hit dice,
Oh, thank God.
and you would add 4 to that, and that's how much you heal.
Excellent. The one that succeeded the saving throw screams out in pain, even though you only gave it 3 points of damage, and its body hits the ground. Its body is no longer in this in-between state; it's all within the real state, and it looks more like a combination of other different animals, kind of all pieced together to make the formation of something that kind of resembled a dog. But its eyes aren't even where it's supposed to be on its head. They're like on a shoulder and on an arm. But its body is just laying there now. Just pieces all strung together.
Oh, let me first take away my spell slot.
Natalia, you're going to be up next, followed by Xander.
You know what? What I'm gonna do?
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to do my reaction to do Halo of Spores.
Okay.
And because I have symbiotic entity, I double my damage for that. Woo! 1, 2, 3. So that's 14 necrotic damage.
To B.
I'm doing it to C.
C is dead.
Oh, I'll do
B
it.
is still there.
I'll do it to B.
Excellent.
So
Perfect.
C's dead.
Yep, C is gone.
Poor C.
Aww. Yeah, so you do this halo of spores, right? What does the actual spell do? Is it like choking spores, or what is it doing?
There are mushrooms that form around me at all times that kind of just
Choke out the person in front of you.
they kind of just suck the life out of them.
Nice, nice. Well done. Well, like a good choice
Yeah,
there.
they eat it. The mushroom eats the person.
It's like the last of us.
Excellent.
It's like The Last of Us. Yes.
Excellent. So glad you're on their side.
Yeah.
So yes, so this thing just
Yeah.
starts to eat away at the body. You can see it kind of melting into the flesh as this thing is devouring it from the outside. Thalia, you're feeling a little bit better, a little bit more spry in your step.
I'm gonna
What
stand
are you gonna
up.
do?
I'm gonna stand up.
Standing up. It's
Then
a
I'm
great
gonna
first
move
step.
Here.
Stepping over the
I'm gonna
lady.
step over her body since she hasn't stood up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hit the one that's left over here.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
I'm gonna smite as well.
Just for bitterness.
Just because I'm fucking angry. What is it? 3d6 plus the d6 from my weapon.
I would
It's
like to
actually a
know
D10, not a
that
D6.
the druid wizard would like to long rest after this.
That's not.
I mean, we're getting on a boat
I
after
need a
this.
nap.
Yeah.
Can I take a nap? I want to take a nap.
I'll just hear Pendleton.
By the way, because we have very capable melee damage people, I decided to just go into wizard.
Oh. They're not undead, are they? Classified as undead.
Not classified as
If
undead.
they were,
That'd be pretty cool.
if they were, I wouldn't be able to do shit.
Necrotic damage. Your whole build is necrotic. We'd be in
well,
trouble.
now I have other things.
Well, you have some poison too, right?
I have poison, I have fire, I got some I actually have chromatic orb now.
Okay.
So I do have variety
Spell that I
now.
love.
Nice.
Chromatic orb is so
But
great.
It is
I
quite
do
cool.
Sword.
32 damage.
I do
Oh my gosh,
sword
on B?
stab.
Oh my gosh. And yeah, so you start lighting up this
Okay,
thing.
guy.
Just,
I hate him.
and you see, from everybody else's perspective, just limbs and things flying off as she's just going to town on this thing. And then before you realize it, it's like hardly anything left but a stump. And she looks around, she's like,
I think you got it. You got it, bud. You got it.
Justice for Gotham.
the old lady, the mother stands up and is looking around, kind of shocked at you guys
I kick her in the
wholly
back of the knees.
dismantling this thing. Nice.
Off the dock.
Xander the Fury, what do you want to do? Both A and, or not A, B and C are gone. Only one left is the one that Ian is one-on-one-ing over there.
Is the boat here?
At the end of your round, absolutely.
Okay. I would like to hold my action, and as soon as the boat shows up, I'm dragging the boy off the boat.
Nice, okay.
The boy and the bear.
Yep. It's a great plan.
Kashara is going to run over to you and see if she can attack this thing from behind.
Out of curiosity, can I tell how many hit points this
She's
enemy
10
has?
feet away.
How many hit points do you guys left? No.
No. No.
Can I make a insight check?
No.
Kashara is exactly 10 feet away from him.
She's exactly 10 feet away?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, she can't reach it then, right?
I mean, what weapon does she have?
Great axe.
I think that has reach.
I think
doesn't
if it's
I
a
don't
two-handed
know.
weapon, I think they just have reach.
I mean,
Two-handed weapons. Damage. I'm not
I
seeing
just
the
love
word
the
reach.
mental image that we have these two tiny party members.
If
I
you're
know.
That both
looking at
use
the
great
D&D
weapons.
Beyond sheet,
Like,
next to the weapon
okay.
under range, it has the reach.
Mind you, my sword is on
Oh, does it?
It
fire.
does not have reach, unfortunately.
Oh, great axe is not?
No.
Chuck it.
Chug it!
Yeah, it's
Throw it.
two-handed, which means you have to hold it
You
with
know
two
what
hands.
tactic?
She has
was-
darts.
She does have darts. She
And
would
it
throw a
has
dart.
the
Oh, yeah,
heavy,
she's got
which
darts.
means that if you're a small creature, you have disadvantage over all attacks using a heavy weapon.
She rolled a 1.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh boy.
I choose that we flavor that out of her character because that kind of breaks the barbarian.
Do a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
You rolled a 1.
Bad.
Oh,
So you're like, all right, I'm finally getting some help over here.
Can she use
You got your
relentless
wild
attack?
shape.
Irish medium.
15?
15.
Just walk around and platform.
Yeah, okay, so you beat it. You see this dart
Did you
fly
notice
right
that my
past
mini
your
has the
face. You're
curl
like,
toe shoes?
what's up? Asbestos, you hear in the back. Sorry. Got a little overzealous. At this point, the boat does pull up, and you can hear the men on the boat yelling, "Get on the boat! Hurry! Get on here!" Like they're slowing it down.
I just like hear you leave from behind. I'm like, hi!
Yeah. So you are now on the boat. August, you're back up to the top of the round now.
Real quick question. Do you reset our reactions at the start of the round or the start of the turn?
What do you mean?
Like, I know some DMs will, like, give you, like, your action, bonus action and stuff at the start of the round, and some of them will wait till it's your turn again.
Oh, it's your turn.
Okay.
22.
22 hits.
Alright, I have the Searing Smite,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing Booming Blade.
Oh, nice. How cool would it be if he died during Booming Blade? I think that's just...
It just like runs after you.
Runs after you and
blows
explodes.
up. That's what this
Look,
spell's for.
It's a Pop-Tart.
Awesome. That is 6 magical slashing damage,
Mm-hmm.
4 thunder damage, and if it moves, it takes another d8, and then 9 fire damage.
Oh, okay, that did it. So yes, it's not gonna. The Booming Blade's not gonna come into effect. You just start hacking away at this, and your smite just adds even more power to your blows as you see this thing go back into the corporeal form, and you slice its head off. It kind of just rolls in front of you, and you realize it's not even really a head; it's just a stump that is in the formation of a head. You guys are now out of combat. Everybody roll a perception check.
Can I use my nose?
No. You need to be able to see it. You see something. What?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, good. You see
The
it.
dirtiest 20.
The dirtiest.
I'm gonna re-roll this because it's not on any of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Why can't I do that? 22.
22. Okay, you see it.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You see it very well. Nothing. Nope. Pendleton.
Nope.
16.
16. You don't see it. Everybody else sees. Anybody who got natural 20s. Well, first off, everybody sees that the other adventuring group is getting their butts handed to them. They're not retreating, but they're giving their all against these giant things. The giants themselves looks like they've only managed to take down one of them, and the other 2 are quickly taking their place and just causing havoc to that other adventuring crew. Anybody who got 20s and aboves sees that every time one of these giants kills one of the adventuring party, the body itself of the adventuring party person shakes, and this blue light shoots out of them and into the giant, making the giant even bigger. The boat is ready.
I'm gonna roar at the group to get them on board.
Okay.
Pendleton teleports onto the boat.
Okay. You're all running to the boat?
Are there, like, are we still in combat?
No.
Okay.
But there is still combat happening up on the hill. You have
Okay.
enough time to do like maybe a few things. But
What about the citizens that are in their houses?
That's a them problem.
Bye, guys. Have fun.
Nancy is injured, correct?
Nancy's injured. She's not moving very well. Like she's
Bye,
like has
Nancy.
1 hit point left basically.
We'll take real good care of them.
See you later, Nancy.
Say hi to your husband.
Oh. Wow.
Well,
Now that was cold.
So cold.
Wow.
Talia's gonna kind of like look at the fight happening on the mountain and come to some conclusion like this island is lost. Like there's nothing we can do. But I'm gonna grab Nancy and drag her onto the boat.
Okay. Anybody else? There's people in the houses.
Oh shit! Again! I did not see that there.
I would like to
I'll save somebody.
punch Nancy off of the boat.
No! I'll fight you right now.
Roll for initiative.
Oh my
Roll
God.
for initiative.
I'll punch you
So
off.
you hear
You're short.
the guy who's running the boat right now. Do we get anybody else? Can we save anybody?
No, this
Nancy-
island is lost.
Nancy's actually a fiend, and we're not taking her with us.
As you see this,
Nancy.
She's done nothing wrong.
you see that the
Stop
other
trying
people
to
are getting
make
onto like the other villagers. A lot of them, and now that you're on the boat, you can see them all getting onto like other little dinghies, and they're rowing out into the ocean, where there's other boats out there. So it's not like everybody's gonna be
Cool.
lost,
Great.
but you can still see people inside the houses like cowering.
I guess I won't shoot a fire arrow into the house.
Might
You
be
only need
frowned
one
upon.
hole to sink a boat.
No, I was talking about the houses. Light that island on
Oh.
fire.
Great. At this point, you
I said the
all
boat.
set sail. They put up the.
Fall into the ocean.
They put, Bye, Nancy. You can swim. They put up all the rigging, and it starts taking off pretty quickly. The guy who's running the boat comes up to you and says, "What was that? I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before in my life."
I don't know, but it made me shit my pants. So let's go back home and share this information with people who are more better at things than us.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
Leader Pendleton has spoken.
Just for my own sanity, I'd like to see if the water looks normal.
Okay, go ahead. You can do a nature check, or you can just do a perception check. Nature will be better.
As in terms of like a lower DC,
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a nature check.
Ooh.
22.
22.
Good job.
At first you're like, okay, the water looks okay. I think we're gonna be all right. But as you keep watching it, you realize that further out, because it's very, very shallow in the other areas, you see that there's like this darkness kind of reaching out away from the island. It's very slow, but you can see it slowly coming out. As that happens, you actually look up, and you realize that it looks like almost like a cloud, but it isn't a cloud. It's just darkness. Like everything is being turned dark, and it's spreading out from the top of the mountain out. Again, very slow, but enough that you can notice.
I just realized why you called the campaign what you called it. The dots just connected in my brain.
So while you're looking at this, Xanadar's going to sleep.
I'm also gonna pass out, but I would first like to dump 15 points, the remaining 15 points of my lay on hands into Nancy.
I would like to hit her for 15 points.
Nancy is just torn up. And she's bleeding from like the bites and everything else. But she goes over towards her son, Don. Do you let her get close?
No.
I am
Pendleton does
sleeping
not.
with
Pendleton.
him, cuddled in my bear cloak.
We have no reason to trust this child's presence.
Exactly.
I'm not saying take your eyes off him.
He
That's
could be
still,
a danger to her.
Still his mother. I'm pretty sure if I was a child and
I
was
am his mother
traumatized,
now.
you're not his mother. His mother's still alive and she's here.
The mom
Snores very loudly.
the mom just comes up and lays next to you too, and just lays into your fur and just falls asleep
I'm
next
gonna
to.
push her away and take her place.
Hey, babe.
That's my spot.
Exactly. That is Pendleton's spot. Just kick her. Angry little goblin.
Pendleton,
Yes.
can I see the items that you retrieved from the chest back there?
No. Yeah.
About that.
About that. I did throw them into the ocean.
About that? Did you actually?
No.
Okay.
I just take my bag and just dump everything out. All my stuff.
I would like to examine these items. Being a wizard, I would hope that I could
Read some of
see
it.
what's happening here. Maybe draw some at least educated conclusions.
Says you're a whiz.
Ooh. Okay. So here's the items that are in this bag that she grabbed. There's a scroll. That's the one that had the poem on it that we read last week.
It's mine.
There is to call it a book is giving it too much justice. It's more like a journal size. It's got a few pages in there, but nothing as substantial as a book. The words on the poem are becoming clear enough for you to read. The words themselves on the journal are becoming clearer, but the grammar and everything are throwing you off completely. Like, it's not organized in a way that makes sense. And so you're not able to read the book just yet. You have a feeling that if you take more time and get more acquainted with your power that you seem to somehow have, that you might be able to read it later on. Or at least start decoding it anyways. The next thing that you find is a shard. The shard of glass. Do a perception check.
I'd like to give him the help action.
Okay.
What does that do for me?
Gives you advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
The lady in the mirror is my friend.
I didn't need it! Natural 20!
So you're looking over his shoulder and you're both looking at this, and as soon as you turn this mirror, you first see yourselves, and then you see your eyes, and you see that they are like almost blindingly green as you're holding the shard. And just for a moment, inside, behind the image, you see some other person staring back at you. It's that same lady that you saw in the murals in the temple. The one that was kind of broken down and just fading
Saloon?
away. No.
No. Shard?
Nope.
No, the queen
Oh.
from the poem is what we were hypothesizing.
Poem queen?
Poem?
Yeah, the poem queen that they like trapped in a.
I
Yeah.
recite the poem.
Do you want me to recite the poem to you?
I want to recite it to see if it does anything to the glass of shard.
Oh, that's.
You recite the entire thing, and as you're reading it, you see the eyes become narrow and more and more
reading
angry.
it.
Yeah, you're reading to her own downfall. Like, hey, remember when that happened?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. People wrote stories about that, and everyone clapped.
I say, Bloody Mary, Bloody.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I call over Talia.
Yes.
Talia. I have a feeling, I have a weird instinct that this might be something of religious expertise may need, so talk to the person in the mirror.
You're up.
This is beyond my skill.
You're our god person.
I
need you
am.
to do your
I
thing.
am the god person.
There was a lot. We were in a temple, and some weird shit happened.
Okay.
Just from where Pendleton's laying, I'm like, don't piss off my pocket lady.
Just give me some space, and I'll see if I can get her to speak. And I'll take the shard to like the other end of the boat.
Okay.
Is she there in the mirror? Or is she left?
I need you to do a perception check.
I don't wanna.
Do you want to see her there? Is the
16.
question.
She's fading, but you can barely make it visible. to
Quickly,
you.
get her upset. Read the poem.
Rather than that, I'm gonna simply ask if she can understand me, or if she can hear me, rather.
She's giving you just daggers. Do an insight check.
3.
She's trying to convey something to you, and it's
totally,
all evil. Like, you can just get the sense that if she could, she would not just destroy you completely and utterly, she would wipe the existence of you off the face of the earth. And as the last thing you see before she disappears is her opening up her mouth, And her mouth itself is very beautiful, very elegant mouth. But as she opens it up, it gets larger and larger. And the first thing you see is what you first think of as the arms of a spider come out of her mouth from both sides, and that some of them seem to curl like an octopus, and the other ones are hard and skeletal, like an exoskeleton. And she looks at you with this look of, I want to devour you. And she's gone.
Can I make a religion check on that?
Absolutely.
It's cocked, so I'm gonna roll it again because it was a 19 or a 1. It's not any better. A 9.
9. You've never heard of anything like this before in your entire
I'm
life.
gonna think on that, and I'll come back to it when I have gathered my thoughts.
I'm having the most pleasant dreams right now. I'm in the forest. We're frolicking. There's wildflowers and animals.
Pendleton
There's
is
BLTs.
running in her dream, and she's just kicking the shit out of him.
Does Pendleton still have green eyes?
No, because, well, okay, yes. But it's very, very light, slight green. Mostly blue, but just a hint of green because she's at the front of the boat. And it's much further than 15 feet.
Are all the other artifacts over here on the other side of the boat?
No, they're still over here with him.
Where
You just
are
took
you?
off with the shard.
Where are you? Over, like on
Yeah,
the side
over
and I'm over there?
Right in the middle of the boat.
Okay.
So my eyes
So
just
it's
reacted.
it's the mirror.
So this document with the words that were kind of being hard to read,
Mm-hmm.
is that just like, it's because it's a language I don't know? Does it seem like a magical spell? Is it dyslexia?
It's either it's a magical spell, it's a magical writing, it's a forgotten language, and it's a dyslexia type feeling. Like the words are moving.
It's an awful thing.
That's just
Yeah.
awful, yeah.
Like the words swim, and when you start reading, the words move, and it's like, did I just read that twice? Did I not read that once? Am I on a different paragraph? What am I doing? It's more frustrating than anything to watch and read this. Who are my magic users? It's you and
I'm a half caster.
Thank you.
Full cast, baby.
You're asleep, so the two of you guys roll Arcana.
I'm gonna, for the record, put the shard in my bag.
No.
I'm
Okay.
going to.
That's Pendleton.
You're asleep.
Nothing.
Pendleton's gonna be real mad when you've stolen her pocket, lady.
21.
I'll give it back.
From your
maybe.
distance away from her, as she's getting the shard and putting it into her bag, you almost see a very, very similar look to the shard that you saw with the creatures that were running around. That slowly moving through water, slightly echoey kind of look. And it's not with
Just
her.
the shard?
It's just the shard.
I'd like to use detect magic on the shard. Specifically, what I'm looking for is if there's any like I'm assuming that it's like abjuration or something that's there. I'm looking for like divination to see if like there's a link that someone can track the item with that maybe these things would be falling to.
Mm-hmm. So you're looking for if it's being followed.
Yeah.
Okay, do an Arcana. Another Arcana.
And since I'm using detect magic, would that give me any bonus? Or
I'll let you do it with advantage. But I also need you to do a wisdom
Natural
saving
20.
throw.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't like that shit.
natural 20 on that on the Arcana check.
While this is happening, have the clouds and water like spread more? Or?
No, you're moving way faster than it can move, but you know that it's still moving.
Okay.
18, actually, for my wisdom saving.
He notices it. Your nose is bleeding.
Oh, Jesus, bitch.
And as soon as he notices it, you're like, you got cut. Like you were just focusing hard on the shard itself, and the shard cut you from thinking about it too strongly. Like that's how sharp this thing is. She's on the other end of the boat, and she just put it away, and it cut you. First, your question. Yes, something can track this.
Does it
Things-
seem like it's actively like calling more of the shadows to it?
Not actively, but you know that things are being drawn to it because you're all being drawn to it.
My precious.
So what you're saying is we can't just throw it off the boat.
We don't want to.
It won't let us. I mean, it might let me. I have a really high wisdom.
I am actually susceptible to wisdom, so
I am very good with wisdom. Followed by intelligence, but that's kind of like a big drop. I have an 18 wisdom and a 14 intelligence, and that's the
Excellent.
second biggest one I have.
ouch.
Everything else is 10 and below. Or
I'm
13, 12.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at, but I'm going to take a long rest. But because I am an ASMR, my long rest is 4 hours of meditation.
Mhm.
I'd like to spend that meditation time reaching out to first Ilmater,
Mm-hmm.
and then if I don't get anything from Ilmater, I want to reach out to Helm out of desperation, just to see if they have any insight or direction or guidance for what is going on.
Ooh, roll religion.
Please God. Please God. 19 plus
19.
5, 4 plus 4.
Okay,
So
so
23.
so correct me if I'm wrong. Ilmater is martyrs,
Yes.
self-sacrifice, and that kind of things.
Yes.
Okay, so you fall asleep praying, and you get a very strong vision of this beautiful castle on the ocean side, and basically you're an observer in this dream, right? So you're watching this king who is middle-aged, doesn't look overly aggressive like an aggressive king, looks more like a benevolent kind of a king, has a beard, and you also see with him this very strikingly beautiful queen with him. Next to the two of them, you see two children. You see one, the older daughter, and the older daughter is probably close to, I want to say 10 years old. Very thin, has a lot of the same features as the mother. Very few features from the dad, but you can tell that dad's in there, right? But then you also see that dad is holding a child, and the child is maybe a year old, toddler age, so he's kind of like moving around a lot and like, trying to grab things and pulling on the beard and all that kind of stuff and making noises and stuff. He may even know how to like say a few words at this age, but he's obviously very stubborn and doesn't want to do it. It's the son that you are focused in on. For whatever reason, the mom scares you, the daughter scares you, even though she's only 10. You feel pity for the father, the king, but it's the youngest son that you're being drawn to. And because it's Ilmater is talking to you about being a martyr. And you know that the father was a martyr, and you know that the son will be.
There was no mention of a second child in the poem, was there?
There was not.
I don't think so. Okay. Okay. That's all I want. For now.
Okay, what is everybody else doing on the boat while you're waiting? Remember, it's like a two-day trip to go from where you're at back to your original place. So you have some time.
I would like to A, rest,
Okay.
and B, spend as much time as I can trying to decipher that the text with that is like,
The longer text?
yeah.
Do a intelligence saving throw.
I am good at that. Saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19.
You realize, as much as you are trying to decipher it, you have the weird and sneaky suspicion it's trying to decipher you. And you are feeling like the words themselves, maybe not the book, but the words themselves are trying to break you. Like, if you stare too long at this text, you will go insane. And there's a point in where you're doing this and you're like, I've read this page 4 times that I remember, and I may have read it more. I think I'm losing touch. I need to put the book down. It's like when you've like gone past sleep and you haven't slept for like a really long time, you start hallucinating. You're doing that only, but it's only been like maybe 6 hours of you studying. You even have like a bad taste in your mouth, like stale bananas. And you're like, why bananas? It's kind of weird.
Can I, like, do a check on it to see if this is, like, magic or something religious?
Absolutely. Arcana.
13.
Mana or religious? You can't make the decision. It's maybe both. Maybe neither. I mean, it's one thing's very for sure. You've never seen anything like this before in your life, and you've never heard of anything like this before in your life.
I want to make 2 checks.
Okay.
I want to make a history check on the family that I saw.
Okay.
And I want to make a religion check again on the woman, now that it's a new day and I've had time to think about it.
Okay. Roll for history.
9.
Not a thing.
Makes sense.
Not one dang thing.
Makes
You've never seen anybody who looked like that king. And kings are very known for like making murals of themselves and paintings of themselves. Never seen anything like him.
Correct.
You know him well enough to like recreate it,
Yeah.
but yeah, you've never seen it.
19 religion.
Religion? Specifically on what you remember from that vision?
On the woman.
On the woman?
In the chart.
Nothing. There is nothing.
I would like to spend my time bonding with my new family.
Oh my God.
Nancy. What's his name?
Not
Dawn.
Nancy.
Dawn.
Boo, Nancy.
Don and
Trevor.
and
Dawn.
not Nancy.
Not Nancy.
Sorry, your new name is not Nancy.
Not Nancy.
Nancy is dead to us.
They're very appreciative of you,
Yeah.
and the fact that you are now the caregiver and stuff. Like you're seen as like the protector now of the family, and so the boy doesn't seem like he has any traces of his other previous craziness, although his hand keeps shaking.
Is it like he's trying to get closer to the shard?
No,
Or-
PTSD.
it's just like a shake.
Just got a little tremor.
Yeah.
It happens.
What's the thing where people they shake all the time?
The shakes.
No, that's like a disease or something with it.
Parkinson's?
Is it Parkinson's?
Yeah, I think
Parkinson's,
so, yeah.
they have a shake.
There was a comedian who did that a lot. He was really funny. I liked him a lot. He was hysterical. I cannot remember his name. He was hysterical. Absolutely hysterical.
I'm going to spend as much time with this shard as possible, just kind of analyzing it. And I'm going to use my sorcerer points
Okay.
and just pump magic into it.
Oh, that's
Oh.
smart.
Okay.
He got way too excited.
How much are you gonna pour into this
Just
thing?
1 point.
Okay. You pour energy into this thing, and you see that it starts to glow on the edges. And it's glowing this bright, vibrant green. It's actually so close to like yellow, but it's a sharp color.
And with my detect magic, what changes in it?
Nothing changes in it.
Don't like this.
What about me?
There are no changes in you. However, wait, what role would I do with this?
Yeah, I would love to know
this
what
would be-
role.
Yeah, please tell us more.
Do a just do a dexterity, raw dexterity.
Dexterity!
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh!
Nice, 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 nice.
21!
21. So you pump in your magic and you see it start glowing on the edges and you're like, oh, that's kind of weird. Maybe I shouldn't do that. And you just do your wrist slightly, and you slice through the air.
Oh.
And you realize it's a continual slice because you're on a boat and the boat is moving and the slice is becoming larger and longer and longer.
I'm turning it off. Does it remain?
And it slowly zips up.
Please roll
As
Arcana.
you do this,
Please roll Arcana. What the
as
fuck?
you're doing this, you could hear, only you could hear because you're just right next to it, noises and sounds of things from the other side of this rip in space.
I have a theory, and it's not a good one.
Does this remind me of, like, my whole life?
Is this my life?
That's right, you are from hell. It's all coming
It
together
does
now.
not remind you of home, but it
Like
does
that-
remind you.
That tear?
That tear is okay. So it reminds you of two things. Yes, it would remind you of the tear, in some ways and not others. But very that's a close call to that tear.
I have a theory.
However,
Me too.
it also reminds
I don't
you.
like
It also reminds you of teleportation magic. Of
I have a stronger
things to go
theory.
into another realm. Like you feel like you could slice. If you poured magic into this, you could slice a door and go through.
Would I analyze that it's a fixed location to where I would be going, or can I possibly use transmutation or transportation magic to alter its location? 'Cause
You don't know until the boat's gonna
I
stop.
can weaponize this.
Whoa!
I want to.
My magic lightsaber.
Maybe.
Just slice through a dimension? That'd be so
Okay, I
cool.
guess maybe, just maybe.
Just maybe.
Maybe we don't do that.
Yeah, maybe that's not the move.
Yeah.
Because I have a theory. Tully's not smart enough to know it, but out of character, I have a theory, and it's not a good one.
Listen. If Pendleton has any chance of just witnessing that happen, in the
You can't touch it anymore.
The screams.
No more for you.
Was there anything special about that?
It wasn't screams.
Like
it was
the
noises. If you had to put a name to it, it would be echoes of strange chanting / talking /
Was it like the tentacle monsters that came out when we destroyed
very
the box?
similar.
Is it in a different language that I might know?
It is. It does seem like it's in a language, but it's kind of far away. It's kind of hard
Okay.
to hear. Maybe if you opened it up and walked through, maybe you can hear it a little
I mean,
better.
I would like to do that at level 5, maybe.
You'd have a lower roll if that's an incitation.
What would be the roll to come back? Is my concern.
Let's not worry
It
about
would
those
be
things.
initiative.
Pull a Pendleton and just stick your head through.
I don't want to get decapitated in another realm. That doesn't sound fun.
Okay,
Well.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well.
Oh boy.
I thought it was big enough for my head. No, just the top half.
We're having a great time, guys.
An archmage or a priest or both?
but definitely both.
Both. I think both would be good.
To the capital.
Yep. You know what we really need to do? We need to kick Nancy off.
Nancy's literally done nothing to you. I don't understand what your fucking issue is. She's done nothing wrong.
Nancy said she was going to take care of Graham.
The
I talked to her.
kingdom
I hate
that
Nancy.
we come from, that we
hate
left
her.
from, what's it called?
Just liability.
My brain is having an error.
Caretaker.
Take her off the ship.
How
She knows too much.
religiously diverse is Silvercrest?
Not very.
Not very. I didn't figure. Is there any location that might be?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that?
I'll get you back.
Oh, side question that has nothing to do with anything. Where am I from? Where's my family from?
The clouds.
You are not from this kingdom. You're actually from the Northern Kingdom.
Okay. Just for my future notes.
Which I have not finished creating
Perfect.
just yet. You know,
Right.
so there's different like religious groups that are kind of everywhere and things. Ravenwood is actually one of the places that has more religious people just because of its location central to everything in your kingdom. The most, of course, is in Castle Azure. They have every religion there that's in your land has a central place there. Ravenwood also has the biggest library. There are like a lot of like not a wizarding college, but it's like a community college.
Community wizarding college. Okay.
A community college.
Would it be feasible in my brain to think that there might be a priest or priestess of Saloon and/or Shar in Ravenwood?
Oh yeah.
It would be hard to find a follower of Shar.
That's more
Yeah.
what I'm
Very
that is
hard to
open
find.
about
It's kind
being
of
a
an
follower of Shar.
underhanded religion.
I'm
That's
gonna start
like
with
asking
Saloon,
to find
but then I'll try
the
to
black
like
market.
pipeline my way to Shar.
Like the Illuminati. Like,
The Illuminati.
that's what you were looking
They are super underground. But
I feel like if one of us were
Is this a
rogues,
wizard tower?
we'd be able to find them.
Which one?
backup characters are
Oh, the
rogue.
tower.
My backup
No one
character
knows
is
what those towers are.
also a rogue.
They're
Oh
just
my God,
weird.
what's the
They're just weird towers that are kind of all
When's it
over the
established? That
continent.
works.
Nice.
Yeah, why are we
Big
just
trust
learning
those.
that?
That's common knowledge.
Okay, you're fine. Oh,
They're all
boy.
called the Begotten Towers.
Oh shit. Okay, let's make a note of that.
Right, I missed it. What do we know?
There's a lot of lore in
these
here
are
that not
called-
all of it connects to you. Just want to point that out.
I'm gonna write all of it down anyway.
These are called Begotten
Oh,
Towers.
the Begotten Towers.
The Begotten
And
Towers.
these-
What do
there's
we know about those?
these
Like, what's
They're
the
just
tall
empty towers.
empty towers?
They're just empty towers. And there's kind of like,
No one knows how they got there.
no one knows how they got there. They're all built almost exactly the same. And they're on every continent across multiple countries.
Like, regardless.
My gamer instincts
if
say we gotta
that's-
climb to the
So-
top of that and activate the map.
The fast travel, yeah.
I'm telling you, that's fast travel.
Like, regardless of if it's relevant, I don't like that.
I mean, I love it. I want to go check it out.
So just so you know, the Elderhold group has on their continent, which has nothing to do with yours, they have Begotten Towers on theirs as well.
And they look the same.
They look exactly the same.
Weird. Fucking weird. After we figure this shit
We
out,
gotta
we should
go
go
put
figure
our
that shit
tablet
out.
at the top of it as it cries
Oh god.
into our tablet.
I have two sources of magic.
Okay?
The one like that is like sourced from within me,
Yes.
and the one from my connection to Zario.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
I would like to do the same thing that I just did with my storm sorcery, but with my hell magic.
Okay, let me think about how this would work.
Not. Or not.
What if we didn't?
Experimentation. It's called progress.
It's called science, damn
This
it.
is how society progresses.
You've created a nuclear bomb. No.
Pendleton shoves the shards farther down into her back.
So you start pouring in your magic into this. Is it like just one sorcery points equivalent or less?
Essentially, like a spell slot, just
One spell slot. Okay.
as
So
if casting like hex on it.
okay, so something kind of low level, just kind of like get some used to it. You put in some of this magic, and the exact same thing happens again. The difference between this time and the last time is the last time it was a clean cut. This time you smell like the burning hells.
So like
And you smell.
brimstone and
So I
Sulfur.
can change it.
You are changing the magic that you're pouring into it, but it's not changing. The exact same thing happens. The tear looks exactly the same. The
And
noises
the-
sound exactly the
okay.
same. Just what you're pouring into it is different, so it has a different taste to it, as it were.
different
Now it's
flavor.
lemon flavor.
Now fire and brimstone flavor.
All right. Obviously, I'm going to stop.
Order yours
once
today.
I get the feeling that nothing truly changed.
Okay. Where are you doing this?
Question.
If you're on the boat, tell me where you are on the boat.
Please choose carefully.
Right under the main mast.
With no. No.
It's time to say goodbye.
kind of like on the deck. Since I know that it's gonna create a tear, I'm gonna place it where like there's not gonna be anything in the way. Probably like knowing that it's going to cause a tear.
Hang him outside the boat.
Hang him off the edge and just tear it on the side.
So
Like at the edge. So like on the crow's nest, there's if you trail behind,
yes.
nothing's gonna hit it, right?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Then yeah.
Okay, crow's nest?
On top of the crow's nest, just kind of
Unless it does a
knowing
lot of vertical
experimentation.
Okay.
What was that noise?
You are getting closer. That's the time for a break.
Yeah.
You hear, so you hear. So you make the slice into the air, and you can see it following your blade as you're kind of moving it around. And you're like, oh, same thing has happened before. And you start cutting it off, and it slowly starts to zip itself closed. And as it's closing, you actually hear some seagulls coming by.
What's with the bird crimes?
And so you're getting closer to your town, and you're watching. You're like, oh, we're getting close, and you hear this. As the bird didn't really see this tear in time, as it hits it and slices itself into two pieces and falls to the deck down.
Oh my god,
below.
like razor wire?
We have dinner now.
Oh,
boys.
no, what the fuck? Don't eat that.
I'm imagining like Pendleton just like walking on the deck.
Did I do that?
Oh, it's already pre-cut.
He
Pendleton's like not even paying attention. She's
takes
just like,
note of that. As I'm like manipulating this, does it does it seem like demonic? Like abyssal in
Nope.
nature?
Can you test a theory for me?
Yes. I would love
Can you, instead of making a line, can you make, like, the world's smallest hole and see if it opens like a door?
Yes, I would like to use a sorcery point and stab.
Because of the sharpness and the thinness of this shard that you have, you stab, and sure enough, it goes into nothing and stays.
That's so
One day we're gonna make a door.
I know.
One day we're making a door.
Do you make a circle with it?
The smallest possible circle.
You are pulling into port right now.
Yeah, it's kind of.
we're
Okay, so
going
you do
into
the
port.
smallest circle,
The world's smallest
and
circle.
as you do, the middle piece where it would just normally fall out just kind of evaporates, and you're able to see into this other realm.
Oh my god.
Right.
He's gonna set free.
Are you facing the town or are you facing the ocean?
The ocean, definitely not
Okay.
towards the town.
So you're looking through this hole as you're pulling into port, and you see this hole in front of you, and you look through, and when you look through, it looks exactly the same on your side as it does in this other realm. Exactly the same. The ocean waves are following the same way. Everything is the exact same, except for a few major pieces that are different. Number one, it is getting darker. No, actually, you guys have been going for 2 days. So this is morning time where you're at. It is completely and utterly dark on the other side of this side of the hole. On your side, on the other side of the hole, it's much, much darker, almost as if there is midnight.
Is it like the Shadowfell?
There is a light. It's coming from the same direction as the sun, but instead of it being a yellow, bright light, it is a disgusting, harsh red light that just shines over everything. So everything has this weird look to it.
I would like to make a check to know, to see if I know anything about like what plane this would be connecting to.
You can do a Arcana check or a History check. Either one of those would work. And you're with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do a Perception check.
Both of us, or just
She's doing the Perception. You're doing the. You're trying to figure out the space.
20.
15?
So your question first. You've never heard of a realm like this. The first thing that popped in your head is Shallowfeld. But the Shallowfeld doesn't look like this.
No, well, it doesn't have the
It
bright
looks-
red star.
Yeah, it looks similar. It has some similarities to it,
I had a theory, but I'm down.
but it looks completely different.
I had a theory, but now I think I'm wrong.
And as you're thinking about this, like, what other place looks like this? It would be the exact same, but this red light is throwing you off. So you kind of look away from the hole. As you're looking through it, you see something swimming in the ocean through the thing. Through the ocean, in the ocean on the other side, you see what you can assume would look kind of like dolphins. But they're mockeries of dolphins. Like they're taking the shape of a dolphin. Just like the other things were taking the shape.
No, I'm back on my theory. I'm convinced that's what it is. Okay.
They all have bright blue eyes. And the blue eyes are getting greener and greener.
Shut it.
Greener.
Is the hole closing?
No.
No, fuck.
You created a permanent portal between our.
And the things are getting greener because they're getting closer to
It's
you.
only like that big. Like,
It's this big and it's up in the air doing the crow's nest.
yeah, like
So they'll just fine.
So you're both in
I-
the crow's nest?
a demon.
Yes, I'm behind him.
A demon mosquito will get.
A demon mosquito. We'll bring the demon black plague. It'll be fine.
Hey, no.
And that's how we all die.
I would like
Oh shit.
like to take the shard.
Shit.
Put it through the edge of the cut and almost like
make it worse,
a
don't make it worse,
sewing
don't make it
needle
worse, don't make it worse.
pull it through.
You pour more magic into it.
Please don't make it worse.
Sure.
Please don't make it worse.
As you put more magic into it,
I don't
it's-
have another spell slot, so I'm gonna have to use my pact magic.
Okay. As you use your pact magic on this, it starts to close up because that's your intention is to close.
Yeah.
Thank God.
But it didn't work until you started putting magic back into it.
I love this beautiful item.
As you are closing it, you see that these things, these tentacle-like things, are trying to reach up and get in through that little hole. Whatever it was being drawn to you.
I like this a lot.
So do I, but I'm freaking out.
And with that, we'll take a quick break,
Oh, God.
and we'll be right back.
Oh, fucking God.
Pendleton, where'd your shiny go?
Hello and welcome back. Thank you for giving us a moment to enjoy a quick break. And now we are back. We are back into the town of... Oh, no, I forgot the name of this town. Silvercrest. Thank you guys so much. So you guys have pulled into Silvercrest. Our intrepid adventurers at the top of their crow's nest have been fiddling around with this shard of glass and have discovered some interesting things about it. At this point, you guys have pulled into port. What do you guys want to do?
Kill ourselves. No.
Yeah, jump into the water.
First
You're already on their way.
First things first, I would like to take my pocket friend shard back in the backpack.
Fine, but we may need to use it again.
That's fine. You use away. However, this lady and this thing,
I don't care about that.
she's gonna be my best friend.
Oh, Lord. Okay, I think we missed a
In the
crucial
pack.
plot point here.
No, I feel like I hit pretty hard. So if somebody wants to take it from me, it's gonna be a battle to the death,
Yeah.
boys.
You're
I cast
small.
whole presence.
I can just
You're
hide.
small and are definitely able to keep your own, so.
Yeah, and also I can disengage and
Yeah.
hide.
I'm going back to the adventuring
I
guild
do agree
Okay.
that.
to
yeah.
speak to oh god, what's his
That is
name?
a good idea.
Arliss.
Arliss.
I want to talk to
Important
Arliss.
things.
Before you can
Also,
leave, though,
leader of the party.
Ian, do a wisdom saving throw.
Aw,
Low DC.
I
Low
don't
DC.
believe you. Is it that low?
It's pretty low.
That is, yeah, 8.
You're
You
doing
succeed.
great, bud.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
But you do feel the effects.
Oh boy!
The effects are that you're like, okay, yeah, she's gonna take the shard. So you just hand it over to her, you pull it out,
Oh,
and you
no.
hand it to
Oh
her.
no!
And
Oh no!
when she takes it from you, you're like, you didn't quite let go of it. And you're like, why am I?
We need to
Why am I
start
messing
passing
with?
this
I don't know.
shit
As
And
he's like not wanting to let go of it, I just
he lets go, and he's like, okay, yeah.
Got him.
But it just seems weird. Like you didn't want to let go of it. You're fully cognizant of everything, and it's like that was a little strange. But yes, so you've let go of it.
Has a corruption aura.
he's just all, I punched you in the stomach.
Yeah.
Ain't
So
no way that I can fight your strength, no. Beefed up goblin.
So while we're walking to the Adventurers Guild, I'm being the tour guide for my new family. Oh, hey, yep, this is where we get tattoos at. This is a bar over here.
See all those sick yaddies on your goblin friend?
You get some great deals in that shop, telling you right now.
Buy one, get two free. It's great.
Yeah.
But they pick the two.
Don't look at the crooked beholder.
So you guys are walking around. They both look fine. For your eyes, you still see the blue or green, depending on how close they are now to Pendleton. But everybody else, no one else seems to notice you guys at all whatsoever with your eyes.
Pen is writing Xanadar, so.
My eyes are very...
Oh, I want
Yes.
to do another experiment, but no.
You guys get to the Adventuring Guild, and as soon as you guys walk in, you realize that there are some things missing.
Oh, no.
no.
Hold on. Let me.
Like there was the bulletin board that was set up so that you guys could, pick out your quests and things. The bulletin board itself is still there, but there used to be like a beautiful, ornate sign that was given to the Adventuring Guild to prominently displayed. It had some gold and some silver value to it, but it's gone now. And you look around and there's other little small things around the place that there's things that are just missing.
As if it is very similar yet different in some ways.
It's exactly the same, just things are missing.
But
More
that was my
like
first thought.
they needed to raise money real quick to pay for a made-up level 3 quest.
Or maybe, yeah. I'm gonna go find Arliss as fast as possible.
Oh, God. They had to raise money to pay for the ship we broke.
So
How about that?
So you walk in, and again, Arliss is there. Actually, I'll go ahead and move you guys over into that map real quick.
Just walk up.
So
Hi,
Arliss
Dad.
is in the same spot that he normally is in.
Uh-huh.
But you see that his nice ornate chair that he once had in there is gone, and he just has one of the regular wooden chairs that everybody else has. And even some furniture has been missing. Some nice dressers, his nice big desk that he had there, it's gone. There's just a kitchen table, a second-hand kitchen table now there that he's kind of working off of. And he sees you come in and he says, "Oh, good, you guys are back. Everything went well?"
Yeah, but quick question. Who robbed us?
Oh, no one's robbed us.
Where's all our shit, Dad?
So we had to come up with some money to help out Gran. And so we decided that it would be a good idea to sell some things to front the money. We know that you guys are good for it, but we wanted to front the money to make sure she was going to be okay. And then a little bit of that had to go and support Valentine and his quest.
Would it be that bad if he just didn't come back?
Well, he won't be back for a couple of weeks. I've sent him
Think?
very, very far away.
Good. The weeks of
But
silence.
in order to do that, I needed to make the pot a little higher for him. So he's going to be getting quite a big paid. He's going to be he's going to be unable to be dealt with when he gets back. He's just going to have a very big head over himself. He's doing this message for world peace. That's the only thing I can think of at the time.
Well, have I
Going
got
on
some
this
news
mission.
for you?
World peace. I told
Don't
him
think
to.
he's coming back.
Well,
Well.
it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
We'll all be heartbroken.
Would you like to hear about the worst thing in the world? Because I might have it for you.
Yeah. We come bearing
it's
some
huge.
news
No,
from
I mean, no,
Foamcrest.
Gran's taken care of. I mean, the
Yep.
wizard came. He was a little more expensive than we thought, but Gran's recovering quite well, so there's nothing to worry about.
There's something to worry about that has nothing
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
with
Live, laugh, love, Graham. However, the world is ending.
Live, laugh, love, Graham.
I'm going to push my family to the front.
I'm gonna be like, "Hi, this is Trevor, and
His name is Don, and that's
this is
Nancy.
Trevor." I'm like, "This is Trevor," and then this is some woman.
His mother.
We saved him from being possessed.
Yeah.
Let's start from
Possession?
the beginning.
Thalia,
maybe.
storyteller time.
So long story short, we arrived on Foamcrest and we found our
Okay.
way into the mountains.
Okay, and you get no, you guys weren't hurt or injured. You guys are all okay, right?
We're we're good now.
Physically fine.
Physically
Mentally scarred.
fine. We stumbled upon a temple that appeared to be a rather ancient temple of Saloon.
Oh, that's fantastic. That means
It's
you guys are
not.
going to get the bonus then.
We did bring back what we were supposed to, but we might have unleashed something horrific that might be catastrophic to the rest of the world.
The level 15 guys, your right-hand man,
Jameson.
Jameson, yes.
Yeah, he's dead.
his entire crew's dead.
Yeah.
Wait,
Foamcrest.
what?
Yeah,
Sorry,
he's
go
dead.
ahead.
Sorry.
Foamcrest is
Jameson
lost.
got smushed.
It's lost.
Did you guys see the Jameson? Jameson's one of our best
Yep.
here at this.
Well,
We watched him get
we
destroyed
left him
by
behind
monsters.
on Foamcrest with some super creepy things that looked like giants but weren't giants.
He was smooshed first.
Was he? Was Jameson smooshed first?
He was
I don't
smooshed
think...
first.
Well, they haven't been
Debating
giants-
who died first.
Okay.
Is it Jameson or Carl?
There haven't been giants on that mountaintop for
No.
years.
They're not real giants. They're things pretending to look like giants. And while I understand that this is all terribly confusing, imagine how we felt watching it happen.
Let the people-y person talk.
I think
You can see Pendleton
Pendleton
just like slipping into like a panic attack.
Talia will launch into the most pragmatic, factual explanation of everything, start to finish, what
Okay.
happened and what we saw, and just lay it out.
Yeah, so throughout your tale, he doesn't ask any questions. He just listens attentively, and he's a red dragonborn, but you see his color just drain and drain and drain.
I will include both the vision that I had with Saloon and Shar and the vision that I had from Ilmater in the story.
Did you tell us about those visions?
The first one, not the second
Yeah,
one.
I don't think we heard
I did
about
tell you.
this.
I told you about the
We're
first
also-
one, but not the second one. Wait, what?
What?
As she's like telling him, I'm like showing him the artifact.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A. Exhibit B.
Show me
Do
a
you tell him
shiny.
about? Do you tell him about the dimension?
Yes.
Okay, first, don't open
Anything
any
else.
doors to places that we don't know where those places are going.
August.
You need to go. You need to go to Castle Azure and let them know what's going on.
That was the plan. Yes.
I don't even know what to say. I'm surprised you guys even came out of this alive.
So are we.
Almost like it requires more payment.
I think we need to be
We're
promoted.
gonna.
And
Level 3.
no. Level 4.
Do we get a potion of level up?
You know, I do feel like we definitely got some skills back on the island, and we might have leveled up in another sense. We could perhaps be level
We just sold everything.
No, we're not taking
We
his
don't
money.
rob Dad.
You're my dad.
I think two of our companions are insane.
Yes.
Second best.
Was there ever a question?
But we can deal with that after we save the
The question is, which two?
Which two? Pick two.
At which time?
Uno, adult.
It's definitely Nancy. As Pendleton says that she
speaking
kicks
of-
Nancy's knees.
The boy has been acting normal, right? Like a little PTSD, but like he's normal.
Yeah, he seems to have like that issue where he just
Yeah.
his hand just
Kid's got
shakes.
Not gonna
And-
lie, I still feel like we should kill the kid.
Oh,
No.
Listen,
We will
kill
have
his
the-
mother.
No.
No.
See what happened.
These are my family.
And the
He's
bloodline.
Yeah.
He's like an ex-adventurer, right?
Oh yeah.
He's like
Nancy's
skilled in his chosen field.
You just really hate Nancy.
I feel like
Hashtag fuck Nancy.
I feel like because we have to go to Azure to tell the king what the fuck is going on. I think we should leave Nancy
With
and
Gram.
Dawn
No.
here
we're
with
we're-
Arliss.
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
I think that
Why?
like a high wizard or somebody who knows about more things should take a look at Trevor.
I think that.
Okay.
I agree with
Trevor
you.
might be the Antichrist.
Yeah.
I don't think he
I
is.
don't think
I
that
think
he-
he was just a bridge.
I don't
but I
think
can't
what?
prove it.
I don't
But-
think he is either. But on the chance that he is.
But also, remnants of that bridge might still be in
They
there.
might. They might.
Hence, Mr. Parkinson's hands. However, Nancy, She can just.
If we're bringing Dawn, we're bringing Nancy. We're not
No,
separating them.
no.
That's an
Nancy,
atrociously horrible thing to do.
Nancy, how would you
Well-
like to stay here in our fabulous dungeon?
No. We gotta go
Fabulously
check on
furnished
Graham
dungeon.
Graham.
As
Yeah,
ridiculous
Graham
as
Graham
our
needs a
two
caretaker.
teammates are, I do think keeping more people is more of a liability. I think we should keep the child with us simply because he seems to be very important, and I feel like things or other people are going to be looking for him. We can't just leave him here, but the mother, she's a liability.
Possibly.
If we get attacked and she's in the middle of it, we saw how well she did in the last round of combat.
She is in more danger traveling with us than she is staying here.
And she's more of a liability knowing where he is.
Is she saying anything as we're talking about her?
Well, I was about to ask, is she out in the hall or is she?
she's like-
No,
I
I
think she's
she's
here.
in the middle of the party.
Yeah, 'cause you
She
pushed
just
it
kind of
forward.
holds on to her son and she says, "Wherever my son goes, I'm gonna go and take care of him."
And I think that's perfect.
No! He doesn't need you.
It might be a liability, but if this child is redeemable, which I believe he is, it would not be beneficial to separate him from his mother after a deep trauma like that.
He has a new mother now.
No. No.
Have you met Pendleton?
The child's
Yes?
mental stability is not of my concern.
Well, it's of mine.
Nor mine.
Well, it's of mine.
That's unfortunate.
Sadly, the success of this ever-growing important mission outweighs the morality of one child's situation.
Listen, here's the thing. This lady could easily be taken and tortured to find out where this kid is by anybody who's looking for him.
So
Which,
you
like,
want to leave her behind on the chance that she might be taken
okay,
and tortured?
but sure. If she stays here and somebody finds her and grabs her and hauls her off and goes to torture her, all she can tell them is that we went to the capital city, not his exact new home address.
If we bring her with us, don't you think we're capable enough to prevent her from getting taken and tortured?
Listen, again, we saw how well she fought last time. And now
But we also all came out of it alive.
Listen, I just don't want to take this lady with us.
Well, it's not about what we want
I
anymore.
don't
It's
want
about
to. We're
what's
gonna
right.
have to feed her. We're gonna have to keep her alive.
She's not a dog. She's a human being with a child.
Are you gonna clean up after
Let me
her?
ask you a different question, Talia. If under our care she does die, what will you say to him?
He's already lost one parent.
Endangered two more.
How about we ask them what they want instead of deciding their fate for them when they are capable of choosing?
Alright, well, Nancy's already spoken. We overruled her. It's up to the boy.
Listen, I'm gonna
But
get
we're
on
going to
the
talk
boy's
to him
level.
in the hallway first.
Yeah,
Boy
Can-
is
can-
the one who doesn't have a choice here.
Can I speak to him?
I want to speak to him first.
I don't feel
We're going to
comfortable
take
with
turns
that.
speaking to him.
I'm gonna get down on
We
this.
just all say our piece.
I'm gonna get down on this kid's level. Listen, if your mom comes with us, there's a chance that she could get hurt. Live, laugh, love, have fun! Kev, she
So,
could
yeah,
get
he's-
hurt or maybe die. Just
He's just. There's a
Also
lot going
love
inside of his
you.
head.
Alright, your turn.
Are you gonna take him outside by himself?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, he
no.
needs, I think, a breather.
I didn't get to talk to him by myself. You don't get to talk to him by yourself.
I think he's overwhelmed and can't make a decision under stress.
I think you're overwhelmed.
I'm perfectly fine.
Pendleton's just vibrating.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him into the hallway just for a brief moment.
Kick Nancy.
I'll kneel down in front of him.
Just dropkick Nancy.
So the mom
Through
is
the
actually going
window.
and talking to Arliss to the side, trying to convince him to take her.
She's talking to
So you take the
us.
little boy outside to the little hallway area.
Back to the knees.
And I'll kneel down in front of him and I'll put my hands on both of his shoulders. He's like 14, right?
Like
Or
12?
something like that? 12? Okay. What we're about to do is going to be dangerous. There's no doubt about it that it will be dangerous.
I know.
Unfortunately, you've been put in a very nasty position.
I know.
I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that it's going to be alright, and both you and your mother will get out on the other side, but we need to take you to someone who can give us some answers.
Okay.
It's not going to be easy.
But I want to be with my mom.
I know.
She'll find me if my mom's not there to take care of me.
Who?
The scary lady.
Oh shit.
What does she look like?
Fuck this shit up.
He starts describing her in detail, and at first you think that it's the lady that you've been seeing in the mirror. It's not.
I didn't fucking think it was.
Damn it.
She's looking for you. She's looking for the other pieces.
Does this description
want the other pieces too.
resonate with me at all?
What's that?
Does this description of this woman resonate with me at all? Do I have any idea who he's talking about?
Oh, yes. Do a history check, but do it with advantage since you already had a vision.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I would
Don't
also
smile
like
like
to talk
that.
Natural 20.
Stop it.
to the guy.
I figured it out, but I got a natural 20, so I also figured it out in
Yeah.
character.
It's the daughter.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. How have you been communicating with her? Have you been speaking to her?
He looks very ashamed. You see this look of like guilt on his face.
It's okay if you're not in any trouble. I just need to know for your safety.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
No, I know.
I didn't want this to happen. And everybody's dying, and I'm just by myself. And I didn't know this was going to happen.
It's okay. Just tell me what you did so I can keep you safe.
She was calling to me and telling me that if I gave her something, that she would make sure that my mom and my dad were going to be okay and that they were going to be well off, and if I was good and I gave her this thing, that she would be pleased, and then my mom wouldn't have to work so hard anymore.
What did she ask for?
She didn't say. She just said to come to the chest. And when I told her I'd give her anything she needed, and then she took something from me. I don't know what it was.
Okay, we're gonna get you help, and we're gonna bring your mother with us,
No.
and everything will be okay. But if this woman tries to talk to you again, I need you to come tell me.
She doesn't talk to me anymore. Just the twins.
Just back up.
Back it up.
Who?
The twins. The ladies.
The women? What do they say to you?
They say to be still and listen.
Listen to what?
I don't know. I've just been too scared to sit still. I don't want to listen.
Okay. Okay. We'll figure it out. We're not gonna separate you from your mother.
Yeah.
Everything will be okay.
That scary lady can't find the things though. She's gonna destroy everything if she. And then
I know.
My mom's gonna die. And
No,
I'm
I know.
gonna die.
I know.
And we're
No,
all gonna die.
nobody's
and then
gonna die.
it's
It's
just gonna-
okay. It's gonna be fine. We'll figure it out. Thank you for telling me.
I want my mom to stay with me. They're after her too.
She's gonna come with us. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that she comes with us.
Okay.
Can you check Discord?
Oh boy, what are you guys doing? I'll bring him back into the room after that. So
I have broken Nancy's knees.
She can no longer come with us because she can't walk.
Okay, we're gonna have a very, very non-political discussion.
Kidding.
You hear most.
Most of it?
Most.
Okay. I don't trust my paladin to share details.
I was gonna say what the fuck, but that is fair after everything that has happened. I am going to though.
You see
I'll bring the
rats
boy
sneak
back into the room because, and like deposit him with his mother. We need to talk, like outside, like right now.
Who are you talking to?
All of you.
Pendleton, like, looks at Nancy and
Also
skips
Discord.
out.
Thank you.
Jingle bells a jingling.
You have a rat on your shoulder.
So, once we're out in the hallway and the door is shut and we're separate, God, Jesus Christ, where do I start?
Raven, what is the answer to your first question?
Awesome.
So, the boy gave me some information that
It's just like a letter.
might be helpful. The first is that the I don't want to know what's going on. The queen's daughter that we read about in that poem is somehow here, somehow alive, and trying to rebuild the mirror. I assume to bring her mother back and end the world for whatever purpose.
Pretty
The
on brand.
second important piece of information is that this boy is communicating with Saloon and Shar some way. They seem attached to him. And maybe the most concerning piece of information is that the boy agreed to give something up to the queen's daughter, and she took something from him, and he doesn't know what it is, but it's now missing.
I'm gonna transform into my human shape. Pretty sure it's his soul.
I'm willing to bet money that it is, but I'd like to get confirmation on that. So we are bringing both of them, this is not up for debate, to the castle. We are finding experts in this field, and we are figuring this out before the world ends. Can we all agree on that?
But we must go get the MacGuffins.
Since I know a lot about having one's soul bound to something,
Naturally.
would I be able to use my detect magic, and since I myself am bound, kind of see a similarity as if his soul is chained to?
That's a great point. Yes, go ahead and do. Let's do a regular Arcana.
And just regular.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you're looking.
Nice!
Natural 20.
Yeah! Now we're rolling good.
There are telltale signs in the eyes if someone has their soul that's bound. It's really easy to see. Well, for the most part, it's easy to see, especially for someone who has their soul bound to something. His soul is not bound to anything.
It isn't his soul yet.
Are you convinced that he still has a soul?
Yeah.
He looks a little nervous when you say that question.
No, we're in the hallway!
Okay.
We're not there. I'm not talking about this for now.
Yeah.
The little boy comes out real quick and he starts tugging on your back.
Yes?
The lady wants all of you. All the ones with blue eyes.
Do you know why?
I don't know. I just know that that's what she wants.
Remember how the giants grew when they killed the people with blue eyes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe if we kill people with blue eyes,
No.
we will.
We will also grow in
Veto.
power.
Veto.
Free level up.
Veto.
Way
I
to
do
power
an
level
insight
the
check on
toy.
the kid?
Hold on, come here.
Absolutely.
I don't trust him.
Do 2 more.
That's better. That's a 21.
Do 1 more.
So sad.
I got a 20. I got a 21 that one time.
What were the other 2?
A natural 1 and then a 9.
When you're looking into his eyes and you're trying to like discern some information from him, you actually get the impression like you can see him, obviously, but there's things behind his eyes that you can see as well. There's 2 other things behind his eyes. And one of them comes through pretty strongly, and it's Saloon. You can see like almost like an image of Saloon in one of his eyes, and the other eye is slightly darker, and you can kind of see, you can guess that Shar is probably in his other eye, and you get the impression that they are there watching through him.
So if we kill the Shar eye, that's because Shar's the bad guy.
No. I
Can
don't
I-
think it's. I think it's a little more
Can
nuanced
I
than
do
that.
like an Arcana check on his eyes?
Absolutely.
A 15?
His eyes belong to him. However, they are the windows from which the gods are using to see through. Like they are directly looking through his eyes.
Oh my god. It's not the Antichrist, it's the fucking Messiah.
So think about. So this is not totally uncommon.
Celestial warlock.
It's specifically for like the highest people in like a religious group. Usually those people have these same types of eyes where the gods themselves will look through them and speak to them clearly and all that kind of stuff and guide the rest of their church, right? But it's only for like the people at the top, and usually it's only one person at the top who gets this special privilege, this special thing. You've actually heard of new priests going into the temple to receive this blessing from their gods, and they tie ropes around their legs because they'll die if they are not worthy, and they'll have to drag their bodies out by the rope. They have to be worthy for them to even partake of this. And this boy doesn't have one, he's got two.
Well then.
Wasn't there some third thing in there too?
Probably him.
Oh, secret third.
Is it him though, or?
Can I do some sort of check to see if he's like all there? Like, because they're saying he's given up something. I'm trying to see if I could see if he's given up anything physical.
Oh, he's gonna like do like an examination?
Yeah.
Turn your head and cough kind of thing?
Missing
Kind
a
of.
toe.
Kind of.
Except just.
Okay.
Strong
I'll
hand.
do an investigation.
I'd like to give him the help action.
Okay. So he's over there with you as well? Yeah, that'll work.
And you're helping me?
Yep,
Oh, yeah,
it's
so
advantage.
roll at advantage.
Well, thank you.
Working together on this?
Oh my gosh. 11.
11. He keeps getting in the way. He's obviously not doing a very good job of this. Do you want to get in there and see what you can do?
Sure.
All right, you have to do it by yourself though, because he's not going to give you the help action. His help is really bad at the moment.
Pendleton will help.
Come on.
No.
Pendleton's gonna help.
We're all just like
Holding up his
looking
arm.
at this kid.
I didn't need it. Natural one.
And natural 20 again. Yeah, everything physical seems to be just fine. Like it doesn't seem strange. Doesn't have any markings, no scratches, no blemishes, no hair loss. No, not a single thing is wrong with this child. Not one darn thing.
Can I
He
open up
is
my divine
perfect.
sense? Can
What's
I
that?
open up my divine sense?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You don't even have to roll. You're overwhelmed. Shar and Saloon are both here with him.
Anything else?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast False Life on him, by the way. He now has... Where is it?
So he hasn't.
Oh, is
he,
that the
he
one that
hasn't
makes
been,
him more beefy? So he
Because
doesn't
it
get
also
one
tells me
shot?
if something has been desecrated or hallowed. Has he been desecrated at all? No, he's just completely, perfectly normal, other than the gods in his brain. Okay.
You know what? I'm going to roll it with that. He has 7 temporary hit points. So
Excellent.
hopefully, if something happens, he won't fucking die.
He has a total of 9 hit points then.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, buddy.
That's why I did it.
Something tells me if both Saloon and Shar are interested in him, they won't let him die so easily. I don't want to test that theory.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I
For
will.
summons, do you keep a duration for them?
For what?
Summons.
Usually it says like an hour or something, unless otherwise said.
Yeah.
Find familiar and stuff is for like a long time though. I
10
think.
hours, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. I love Find Familiar.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
How long will it take us to get to Azure?
Ooh, I'm glad you asked. Oh man, I gotta pull up a whole other app just to answer this one question.
I know, distance is like my least favorite question. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I would like to do something.
I hate the distance.
I don't know if. Let me read the. Let me read it again just to make sure.
Just
Okay.
ask him to
It's gonna take me a minute.
sit and listen to the goddesses that are literally in his brain.
You're gonna find all the
Tell him
shards?
it's okay.
I'm going
I do
to see.
want him to do that.
Because I feel like he's scared because he doesn't know who they are. I don't
Okay.
think he's aware that they
Yeah,
want
I
him to be okay.
I agree, but
447 miles.
oh Jesus.
What's the city called? Azure?
Azure. Azure Crest, or just the city of
I
Azure.
think that if we have him sit down and like meditate and do that, he might pick up the other personality that's trying to get him to do things.
Possibly. I would like him to do that, but in the presence of a priest, in case something goes wrong. And when I opened my senses to these two goddesses, I was overwhelmed. So I think he would be even more overwhelmed.
So, I'm going to, using what I
400
know
something,
of the
447.
shard of glass,
Mm-hmm.
cast locate objects that have similar
Oh.
eminences, I guess.
Isn't that within 1,000 feet?
It is within 1,000 feet.
Okay. Roll.
I don't think it's a roll. I think
It's
it's
just-
No, you're
Yeah.
good. No, it's a roll. It's a wisdom. It's a
Oh.
saving
You're
throw.
rolling
Oh,
a saving
yeah, you're-
throw.
you're
You're
saving-
rolling a
Oh.
saving throw.
Saving against the corruption aura.
Uh-oh, let me go.
You have high wisdom.
I have high wisdom. I have high wisdom.
You do, so
I have really high
Bless.
wisdom. So
good luck.
The first thing that you feel is overwhelmed vertigo.
Ooh.
Like you almost completely land on your face because everything tilted. Everything flipped upside down. Like the entire world and everything in it, and you were like in the wrong spot. It's not close, but it's not on this plane of existence either.
Fuck.
Like it's in a mirror room.
Like the plane of mirrors that have been like skirting around in my brain forever. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
you made a hole in the dimension.
It's
thing, right?
gone now, but
Well, yeah, but you did.
yeah,
Oh my god, you wanted to do it again?
How big was it?
small.
If you traveled at a normal pace,
Man.
447 miles, 8 hours a day, it would take you 23 days to get there.
What if we
What was the
procured
other
horses?
city?
That would be a fast-paced, and that would take 17 days.
What was the community
Cool.
college mage city?
Ravenwood?
Ravenwood.
Yeah.
How much closer is that city?
That is an excellent question.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really down for 1 month travel to
Well, it's only 17 days if we get horses. And
3
It's a few
weeks
days
travel.
shorter. Not much.
not much shorter. I think, we're ruled by a king, right? I keep saying that, but I'm...
You are ruled by a king. However, there is teleportation between two places, but it's expensive. Like you have to pay fees and all that kind of stuff.
I think the king
about the
should
Rocky
probably,
Talkie?
should probably know about that. That connects to the boat?
Well, I feel like they would have
Does anybody have
something
message?
at scale.
I mean, I have message, but
across
that's within an eye shot.
cities.
What's the other one?
Sending.
Does anybody have sending?
That
That's
is
the question I
way
have.
beyond
Yeah.
our spell level.
Isn't it?
The
Yeah.
community college
Lower
might.
than that.
Oh, community college. Well, definitely. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're talking to Arliss.
Yes.
Arliss says, well, I don't know how to get you to Azure, Castle Azure, because I don't have the gold to use the teleportation to do that. But the person who sent you the quest to begin with, he's from Ravenswood.
It's like
And we're going to have to
there.
send someone there. So there's already a fee. There's already a fee worked in. If you brought this stuff to us, we could use the teleportation to go there.
So we can just teleport.
So you would be delivery people to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
deliver
should
the-
do that, and then we should see if we can get them to send a SOS message to the kingdom and be like, "Hey, we need to talk to you right now. Waive the fees. Hello, it's important."
We could also do some research so we know what we're telling the king.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely,
And it's not
absolutely.
this-
We're not just absolutely.
And it's
Because they
not
have
the
the
Pendleton
massive library there.
Right,
we should
it's-
look at. Yeah. Okay, let's go there.
Yeah, let's go to
Okay.
Ravenwood.
Our train of thought that goes over the hill and through the mountain and
Over the hill and through the woods and down the narrow
Since we're going there, I'm going to cancel the letter to my brother.
You got it?
And that's going to be going to Ravenwood.
Yep.
Since we're going there anyway, I'll just tell him myself.
Excellent.
good call.
So much fun. I love this.
I'm gonna make a little character.
I
note there.
can't wait to meet your brother.
Yeah.
Nothing will go wrong.
Nothing will go wrong.
Nothing at all.
I'm sure
going to
all of
add him to
our
our family.
background NPCs are totally
He will be
normal
a
and fine
member of
and
the
totally
clan.
cool, super chill people.
Uh-huh.
I know mine are.
I am the chillest.
Okay, Pendleton.
That's why you're the leader, Pendleton.
That's why you're the leader.
He's slowly turning into a pimp.
Captain Pendleton.
Oh boy.
Big hat with feather, long coat, sunglasses.
Just need
I
that
just need
cane.
the rings, the tattoos.
She's tatted.
Oh, yeah.
She only paid for 3, but she has 9.
100. She's fully sleeped now.
Okay, so
Baby.
he hands over to you the contract, which does call for the teleportation and symbol and things like that to be sent over with the goods. It is only for 2 people's travel.
Oh shit.
However, Arliss being Arliss, he goes into the back and opens up this safe that you didn't even know was even a part of the wall. And he pulls out the entire contents of this safe and he hands it over to you guys. And says, this will cover the rest of that trip. There won't be anything left, but it'll at least get you there.
Is the house still going to be here when we get back, Dad? Or are you selling that too?
No. I'll, actually, while you're there, so
Oh, Valentine.
this is gonna seem a little.
Just say it. We know what you're going to say. You might as well just say it.
Yeah, you're not gonna like this.
You want us to beg Valentine's daddy for money?
No, not his dad.
No, his mother?
No, don't
Don't talk to his dad, don't
talk to his dad.
Okay.
If
We're
you
gonna
see his dad, you
ask
just say that
Valentine for money.
Valentine's the best adventure that you've ever
Yeah,
seen and
yeah,
all that sort of
yeah.
stuff. But don't you
I know
dare
deal
say
with
anything negative
nobles.
about dad. Go and talk to mom. Mom's the one who keeps bailing him out of everything.
Okay.
Mom's the one who's actually been paying for things for him.
Okay.
Dad wants him to live on his own and to stand on his own 2 feet, and mom is
Wouldn't he be
circumventing this.
disappointed?
I think we should go tell Dad.
No. Not our business. Bigger fish.
So yes, go and talk to mom. Let her know that.
And if Dad happens to hear, it's fine.
That's very spiteful for the Fae you are. Like, I thought you didn't
We
care.
need their money.
If you could just put a good word in and say that the Adventuring Guild is not doing so well and that his son could use some extra supplies, it wouldn't go amiss.
Just for record, what, they're nobility, correct?
Yes, they're the Duke and
Duke.
Duchess of.
Yeah, I know how to talk to dudes, okay, I'll figure it out.
Okay, good.
I am concerned. I don't know why. I just feel like this isn't going to be the straightforward conversation you think it will be.
It never is.
Dukes aren't shit, it's fine.
Yes, that's the problem.
Hashtag Dukes ain't shit.
Dukes ain't shit.
Wait,
no,
in game,
I-
what year is it?
Oh my gosh, I haven't figured that out yet.
I need
That's a
this
fantastic
information
question.
now.
Ask again later. No, I'm perfectly capable of, handling myself with a higher class of crowd.
Me too.
She said with no hesitation.
Guys,
Dukes
I'm
ain't
from
shit.
nobility. No.
I actually am, so...
You know what? Not everybody's born
I
rich.
am considered noble in my culture.
Maybe
I
we keep
appreciate
you
your effort,
far
but
away
when I
from
need
the
you, I'll let you
nobility.
know.
I'm the
Your
only
drippy,
person in
drippy
my
skin?
clan, so that makes me the king.
Okay, we're not gonna bring any of this up. If
So
you're
we're-
in front of
we're-
the
we're all
notes, okay?
nobility.
No.
Yeah.
We're not bringing any of this up.
I don't know.
Why
Just
can't
laugh.
we?
I don't know who my real parents are.
I
I could be a
think
goblin queen.
she's saying that our cultures are not as valuable as hers.
This is not what I'm
Yep.
saying. I'm
She's
saying
dismissing
that is
She's
how-
dismissing us and our own
Xanadar,
positions.
she is completely pooping on our party of nobility.
I bet she thinks of us as savages.
Definitely. Have you seen the way she
Not
looks
my
at me?
fault. Try again.
She looks at me.
We're lesser creatures.
Yeah,
Father's
we're
name is Duke Pavel
How?
and Lady Eve.
Oh.
Duke Pavel is a very straightforward adventurer himself many years ago. Just a very strong, very devout Lathander person, and he is very straight shooter. wants his son to grow up and become a good, strong man and an adventurer on his own.
Honestly, respectful.
Lady Eve spoils the tar out of her son behind Dad's back.
Enable her.
They're married.
Oh, so she's the problem.
She's the problem.
She's the way he is.
Yeah. Okay, we'll talk to her. And...
We'll talk to him.
No. Her.
Let's split the party.
Actually, let's not.
The two of us
No.
and Pendleton are gonna go have a
Jesus
conversation, nobility to nobility.
We're gonna
and
get
you talk to
banned
them
from Ravenwood. We're gonna get banned.
I feel like he would want to know the truth about what his son is up to.
Let's
Okay,
try
here's
and
the thing.
smooch some money for Dad, and then we can tell
Listen,
the truth.
I don't think we should talk to his dad at all because these people have continually given our guild, our home where we live,
Where we
Yes.
get
lots
paid,
and
where
lots
we make
of money.
where we
And
make
I
a
don't know
living.
about you and you and you and you and me, but I like money. So,
Lady Eve is giving you money.
what we're not gonna do is talk to Pavel.
Wait, why?
Because he sounds like a
Why
party
do we need money
pooper.
from her again?
Because
the
we're
Adventure
broke.
Guild just gave all of the money to us, so we can go
We
there.
don't get them more money.
We're trying to get like horses though.
Right now you're getting
No,
getting
No, we're
teleportation.
going
Teleporting
we're
there.
teleporting.
But to
Oh.
teleport is money.
Yeah, but
Ours
we're gonna
is
need to
just
bring more money back so the Adventure Guild.
Well, how much does it cost to teleport?
Expensive.
Hear me
Arliss
out.
just
It's
emptied
like
the
15
city.
gold per person.
I have.
I
That.
can do that. I
For you.
Yeah.
For me, yeah.
What if I
15
just-
gold per person,
Listen.
and the boy and his mom are gonna be going.
Okay,
So-
so they're free technically
I
because
can
we
do
have
that.
2 free passes, right?
You get 2 passes. Yes.
Okay,
Can you do
2 free. That's 6 people. I can do it,
I can do that.
right? Pendleton's not broke, bro.
Are you gonna give the Arlen his money back?
Hold on, let's make sure everybody can afford it.
I have 23 pieces
Oh,
of gold.
fuck yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, like easy peasy.
Pendleton's solid.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I have
I also
62.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you give back his money
so
then.
much.
I have 42. I don't know where that came
I
from.
don't know, but we're not gonna ask.
I'm not
questions.
questioning.
No.
We're just letting it happen.
Let's just give Arliss the money back.
How
Yeah.
do you not have more? You're a noble.
We are not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
We are not going to get into that.
That sounds like a
Why don't we
backstory that we're
ask
not gonna
your
reveal right now.
for money?
Maybe we should
Wait a
call it
minute.
ever, actually.
So you guys are telling me that
Oh.
we could have just paid to have Gram fixed and not gone on this godforsaken
I
adventure?
said
We're just like penny pitchers.
That's too much gold. That's too much gold.
Okay.
All right.
That's what
Anyway,
happened regardless, only now we're in the
so-
know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and
And we
subtract
have the cool
15
dimension.
gold.
Yeah.
shard.
Okay, I'm gonna give
well, do we also have enough to teleport?
home.
No, the kid and
Yes.
Yes, we have
They're
2
free.
free
have
passes.
We have
two
2
free.
free
Okay.
We're
passes.
given 2.
So can we get like
Yeah,
a
we're-
waiver for life and death situations?
he's saving the world.
Contract?
Discount.
Like, can we get a
I'm
buy
not a
one get one
contract
free?
Can we buy this one and get a free one to Azure? That'd be great.
You know, honestly, I think it's kind of
That's
ridiculous that we're not
random.
being offered it for free, given the circumstances.
That was my point. Is
know.
we get to like the college and we talk to them and we're like, hey, we have an emergency and you need to send us to Azure right now.
Hey, can you pay my parking pass?
I'll pay my parking pass, please, because we're broke, but also it's life and death.
Put my what's it, the vouchers?
Please pay my voucher.
All right, guys,
Can you pay
hear
my
me
taxi
out.
fare?
We solve Girl Scout.
I'm pretty sure this town's gonna get wiped out while we're gone. So we could just take the gold because it's not gonna be here when we come back.
Let's not think like that.
This is our
and give
Whoa.
the listening
You
ears
see
ideas.
that shadow cloud that just keeps
Do you
coming
remember
closer
when
and
the
closer?
dungeon master was like, I haven't plotted this far, let's not give him any ideas of what to do while we're gone?
No!
It's not written in stone.
Okay.
We could not give him any ideas.
Listen. Okay.
I'm just saying,
We're gonna-
like, we could have an extra 60 gold.
Library's ready.
So that.
But also, this is our home. Our Gram lives here.
We should take her with us.
No.
No.
We
That's
already
more
have
gold.
That's more money.
gold.
Think
And that's
of
more
listen.
people.
Think of our
No.
poor friend. That
Zero
is
dot.
her only
Xenodar!
family.
Which is why we
No.
have to save
She's
the
gonna
world.
die.
Xenodar! This is home.
Yeah, that's right. Grand.
You know
lives
what
here.
happened to my last home?
They
died.
They all
no.
died the same way.
Listen. We are not going to take the money because Arliss needs it to keep everybody happy. And you know what? Even if we don't take the money and some bad shit throws down here, hopefully the
He
guild.
can use the money and he can leave.
Yes,
Good call.
he can use the money to relocate the
Oh,
guild.
that's actually not a
Not to
bad
mention,
deal.
if he does die, I don't think the shadows are exactly
Gonna
gonna
take the money.
pick the locks of the safe.
You're like, woo!
Are we just having this conversation in front of Arliss? We're like, listen,
Yeah.
should he die?
Extremely curious creature.
But he also, he's such a
Confidence is
bleeding heart.
overwhelming.
He's just gonna help everyone else instead of
Okay,
himself.
I'm gonna look at Arliss and say,
I just say
Arliss,
that like you said it.
I
I just say it was
have-
a bad thing.
Arliss, Papa, Father,
Could we like?
you're my
Could,
dad.
What?
We're gonna leave this money here.
Okay.
Should the scary from Foamcrest come here, use the money to relocate the guild.
Including
Please,
yourself.
and thank you,
I
including
will.
yourself.
I'll make sure that the people get out. and
No,
we'll make
not
sure
the people,
that-
not the people, the guild.
we,
You know
Nobody
me,
we
in
I'm
could
gonna-
care less about the people.
Nobody, you don't give a shit about the people in town. Just you get you and Gram and however many guild members you can, as far away from here as possible.
You got it. I'll
Don't
make sure.
help none of these peasants. No
What?
farmers.
Hold
You
the
got
phone.
You realize we're like the povered ones, right?
Why don't we just ask them to evacuate and go up to Azure?
Well, here's an important
As a
question
safety
that I
precaution.
think some people aren't that we haven't asked yet. Is like, can we see how fast this is going? Like, can we like walk outside, observe the weather, and be like, oh, that seems like it's coming fast, or like, oh, I have time.
You can go out there and take a look if you want to.
I'll like to do that.
I will
nothing,
come too.
Nothing looks different. It looks just normal.
So like, it hasn't moved.
You can't. It's like 2 days sail away. It's like on the other side of.
Okay, so it's not.
The curvature of the Earth is farther away. So,
So,
yeah.
it seems as if we have a lot of time.
Okay, maybe not a lot.
So,
but let's
Famous
say a
last
little bit.
words.
Yeah, right.
We have more time than
My
what
clan
is.
had a lot of time too. Than the barbarians.
Okay. So we have Rocky. Do we still have the Rocky Talkies?
For the boat, yeah.
Arliss?
2 points.
Okay.
What if this takes us longer than we think it will? Second point. What if we make it worse and it goes faster?
So,
Both good
Wait,
points.
Are you arguing my point?
I'm saying
So
that
are we
why
back
aren't we
to-
giving a preemptive evacuation notice, not to cause panic and just tell them, hey, maybe you all should go take a brief vacation up north.
I bet if we were level 3 adventurers, people would pay more attention to
I
us.
bet if we ask Arliss, he'll do it.
Hey, Arliss.
but
We kind of kicked ass. at
End
that
of the
last
world.
meeting,
Still, you have to go through your dues before I would make you a
You
higher
don't have to
level.
Yeah.
pay rent at the end of the world.
though. We are literally
Whatever.
fighting.
Breaking the world does
It's
not
fine.
give you a level up. Just want to point that out.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we can get this done with.
either way, we need to
We need to go.
Here,
to start
okay.
doing things.
We need to go.
All right.
Arliss,
We've sat our ass for
as
too
soon
long.
as you see the black come over the horizon,
I'll let everybody know.
Yeah, I'm
and-
sure.
Boogie
I'm
Woogie
sure
out
the
of town,
citizens
man.
are going to see that and
And
be
go,
like, "This is weird,"
"Oh."
and then not be there when it gets there. I don't think the
I feel like this.
evacuation plan of the city is our top priority. I think it's a priority to make sure that we can save as many people as we can, but we kind of need to pick and choose where we spend our time, and I feel like that as how slow it's going, and I mean, I'm sure they're able to identify that, and telling the guildmaster Arnold that of what is happening, he will like have that incentive to just go and see, and I trust Arnold to judge when too close is too close. So I think we should get going.
Okay. I don't agree with your reasoning, but I agree
I
with your
would, before we skip town,
direction.
I think we should go visit Ground.
Just give her a quick hug.
Give her a quick hug. See
Tell
if
her-
she's chill.
Eat some Graham cookies.
She might have some insight that we don't know of. Wink, wink. So maybe a quick pit stop at Graham's house.
She needs to meet our family.
She needs to meet Trevor,
I think the bear's delusional.
not that other lady.
Are those mushrooms of yours hallucinogenic?
No, they're
Not yet.
lifogenic.
Life and
Those are the
desogenic.
I'm
other
just
mushrooms.
digging in Morgana's.
Not
Oh, this
So
one
you-
make me see pretty colors.
So going off to see Grand then.
Yes, for
Gram
a
Gram
brief moment.
for like
Gram
10-minute pit
We're
stop.
gonna
at Gram
speed
Grams.
run Gram Gram.
You got it. So you get to Grand, and as soon as you walk in, first you realize that she's doing a whole heck of a lot better, and she looks at all of you guys and says, "You broke the world."
Yes.
How did you find that out?
Because Shara has been sitting with her Grand. She didn't go to see the thing.
she
She went
ran.
straight back to Grand's. She's like, "Peace out," and she took off and went straight here. So she's told Grand everything.
Does
And-
Kashara have
we
enough
didn't just
money to
witness-
teleport Gran with
No,
us?
we're not bringing Gran with us. It's gonna be way too fucking dangerous.
Isn't Grand like a sack of bones?
Look at how much further away it is from
Oh,
Foamcrest.
Like,
No, we got
Kashara
her
only has
fixed.
10 gold, so
I,
no, she doesn't
I was
have
kind
a
of
lot.
Shit, so we gotta pay for her, too.
I will lend her 5
Yeah.
Okay.
Like she
Lend.
Isn't Gram Gram immobile?
Lend.
She needs to stay in the bed just because
Yeah.
it's going to take some time for her to fully recover, but she's already looks a lot better. This poison that she ended up getting on her, you can see it receding, and even the acid burns that are on her are sort of slowly move away. She'll still have some scars on her, but she's moving her right arm, and she's pointing at you, so it's like her biggest fear was not being able to use her hands anymore. And
say-
that looks like she's going to be doing all right.
Gram Gram, we did not intentionally break the world.
You never do. And then it's broken.
You say this like we've done this before.
Here, eat some
Done
cookies.
this before?
Yes.
So
Grab
she's, she's scolding you and she's feeding you at the same time.
Like,
Meet Trevor!
meet Trevor, our new son. And this lady that just accompanies him. Don't worry
His
about
name
her.
is Dawn.
And I
That's
kick
Nancy.
her.
That's his mother. Don't-
He was possessed by 2 gods and a demon, queen, devil.
Ah, yes, this is the one you guys found on the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our son. His name is Trevor,
His name is
not
Dawn.
Dom.
Who's Dawn?
Yep.
It's Trevor. Dom's
He's part of the
stupid
clan
name.
now.
Feed
You
him
say
to-
so.
Like, it didn't make him a sweater. Please.
So you can see her, she's kind of like looking at him like, you deserve a cookie. And he's just looking with his
He's
eyes
been a
open
bit-
wide like,
He's been
I
a very
totally
good
deserve a
boy.
cookie.
I totally do, you're
I am
right.
the best boy here. And,
I'm like
and
putting
he finally
my
gives it over to her.
like he's taller than me, so I'm just like putting my hands on his shoulder and like he's been a good boy, Grandma. He's been the best.
Fine, fine. Here, you can have a cookie.
Cookie
And
this
your mother
child. He's been
Um,
traumatized.
too.
Sorry, Nancy, no cookies for you.
Fuck you, Nancy.
Gram Gram, you got some of those special cookies?
Stop.
Have you ever tried to put
Hey,
some
Graham.
sugar in your cookies?
So,
Where we spend hours at Gram Gram.
so Kashara
We
said,
all rocking on the front porch.
All going to
We're all
die.
rocking on the front porch.
so Kashara tells you, I'm not leaving. I'm going to stay here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay with Gran because Gran is needs to be taken care of, and I'm gonna be here to take care of her. And Gran says, "The hell you are! You messed up the world now, girl. Now you gotta go and fix it. And you need to go with your friends. They're gonna need your help."
Yeah, Kashara.
And so Kashara's like giving like some attitude back to her Gran, but Gran's definitely the top cat.
Dude, as
And she gives her that look, and she's like, "Fine, I'm gonna come back and check on you. You better be doing better."
Gram, we need some Rocky Talkies.
Can we like pool 15 gold for Gram Gram did?
Oh, she's
GTFO.
Arla
Not
said he
right
was gonna
now,
take-
but if it gets
Arla's
Arla's
promised
gonna
he'd
take
take
care
care
of
of her.
Arla's
Yeah.
gonna take care of her.
okay.
If something happens, that's probably his first stop.
Yeah, Gram, if Arliss doesn't check on you every day, when we get back, let us know, and I will give him a stern talking to.
I'll break his kneecap.
Oh my
No!
gosh.
Oh, good heavens.
He would deserve it.
Do you ever question your life choices?
Every single day.
No, why?
Everything's great.
No
I
reason.
wanted to be a pirate.
And what prevented you from doing that again?
My height. I actually wanted to be a knight, but we see where that's gotten me. Now I just wish Gram would make some sick cookies. We can be rocking for hours.
Oh my gosh.
Can we go? Are we ready?
Anyway, let's go before we spend 2 days at Gram Gram's.
Yeah.
Damn.
It might be a slow timetable, but we're definitely on one. Like, we should go.
I'm gonna reach in my bag and hand Gram a suspicious baggie.
Great. Great.
Don't worry about it.
You know, I'm not a cop, it's fine. Whatever.
I'm
You
not a
kind of
cop.
are a
Yeah, you
cop.
kind of are.
I'm not a cop, I don't work for anybody.
You're like the cop of our group, though.
Yeah.
Maybe if you didn't break the law, I wouldn't have to.
You're like
We don't
That's something
break
the
the
cop
law.
would say.
That's something a member of law enforcement.
I'm
No.
not a cop.
Listen,
I'm a
but you
fed.
want to be. You're like private security, but with morals.
Boo morals.
Which is even worse than the actual.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
So, anyways, we're at the teleportation.
Yes. So you
I would like to ask for a buy one get one free discount. Since
They
we're
laugh
moving
at you.
as a large-
So the teleportations are always set up in cages.
I have the ability to have charm.
And so you get basically into the castle that you're in. It's well, not really a castle, it's just more of a fort, really. And down in the basement area is the teleportation space, and it's behind large, magically sealed cells. And there's a seal on the ground and things. That way, if anybody's going to invade and they want to use that teleportation, they have to get past that piece.
Okay.
Plus, if one person teleports on top of another person, the other person explodes.
Yeah.
So that's a fun little thing.
No, not sweet.
So yeah, so
Danger and bad.
they put you in there, and they look at the little writ that says, you know, who gets to go and things, and says, it's a large group. Yes, and you know who your contact is?
Sure.
Yes,
No.
it's Daddy Morebucks.
Daddy, more money.
Can I read our contract and see if it gives us a patron that we're going to see?
Yes, his name is Dax.
We're gonna go see this Dax man.
Dax.
And he's
Games.
what, a
Dexter.
scholar of sorts, a wizard, just a rich asshole. I don't know.
Yeah, all you know is that the employer's name is Dax.
Okay.
That's not suspicious at all.
Hello.
And so yeah, so Dax, so you get in there, teleportation takes you just a moment. The symbols in the ground light up. Your body seems to squeeze for a moment, and then you are thrown 400 and some odd miles away, all the way to Ravenwood Castle, and you arrive
That's wild.
at the bottom, actually, of the castle itself, but in the school, the community college, as it were. As soon as you transfer in, there's another guy standing on the other side of the same looking kind of cell, and he walks up and says, "Where's your not your passport, but your writ? Where's your writ at?" He finds it over and looks it over, reads through it on the other side of the gate. All right, you're here to see Dax. Oh, Dax. He's probably in the library. Unlocks the doors, kind of checks you guys over, writes your guys' names down in the ledger, and you guys start walking up to the library. As you
Tell us
realize,
more about Dax before we go meet this mysterious patron.
you're all here you're all here to see Dax.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, no, I think you guys enjoy it all by yourselves.
No.
No, I love it. Let's go. That's amazing. Let's go.
I would like to hear about this mysterious man.
Mysterious man. Yeah, you're gonna up the stairs, go over to the left,
Oh, I'm so excited.
just yell out for Dax.
No, I would like to lead the charge.
We
Dax.
I would like to
Dax the Gladiator. You go ahead and go up and just yell that out in the
Oh,
library.
shit.
You let him know.
Dax the
You let him know.
gladiator.
I feel like we're being
I'm gonna
killed right
walk
now.
up the stairs.
All right.
Maybe a gnome.
Do,
gnome
and
wizard.
before
It's gonna
I'm
be a
like
woman.
3 stairs from the top, I'm all like,
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, a cutscene? What the fuck?
What the hell?
You are in a beautiful building. Different people are doing magic. They're practicing different things. It's not just a magic school in itself, but it's also a school for architects and just anything to do with any kind of craftsmanship. There seems to be a space here. It's not the biggest college in the world, but it's definitely one of the more beautiful ones. It's actually one of the first libraries that was ever done here on this side of your continent. And so, of course, you walk into this 3-story library, and you come up the stairs and you walk into this room basically on the bottom, and there's people walking around doing their studies and things. The place looks and sounds pretty quiet. What do you do?
Dax the Gladiator!
yeah, as we're 3 steps from entering the room, I'm like, oh, Dax the Gladiator! Hello!
And then we
Your
start
voice
chanting.
echoes through the hall, and people are stop for a second and they kind of look over at you.
Hi! Does not know that.
mate.
Hey, yo. You know where Dax is? You, right there. No, not you, you.
So you start talking to somebody. Dax the who?
Gladiator. It's with the dude downstairs. He said, look for Dax the Gladiator.
And you hear this squeaky voice behind you. It's not funny, man.
Huh?
It's not funny. You tell him to knock it off.
Are you Dax?
Such BS, man. It's horrible.
Okay.
Golly.
I turn-
Fine, I'm Dax. What do you want?
You're Dax the Satiator.
Dax the Satiator.
I'm leaving. Go somewhere else.
I like wave the paper at him. I'm like,
Oh, that's me.
Get
That's me. Oh, wait. Over
Money.
here. And he starts
Give
running
it.
over. Steven, stop, get over here. Hurry, come on.
V or PH Steven?
Did you guys find something?
V or PH Steven
What
first?
does this guy look like?
I desperately need a
Okay,
description.
so this guy is definitely a first-year student. He is not. He's a freshman. You can tell by the way his robes are. And other people have like these tassels on them, like signifying different levels of study and their levels within that study. This guy just has the plain one and has like one little notch on him that just signifies he's in the magic school. And it's actually for architecture, not architecture. Indiana Jones is a study of archaeology. Thank you. That's what he is. He's an archaeologist. And so he's calling over these other guys, but he's just skinny little freshman, just fresh out of his mom's house kind of a thing. You know, still has like pimples all over his face and going through puberty, and it's not going well for him. And so he's like, hey, oh, come here, hurry, come over here. He's like, they came back with something. You guys came back with something, right?
Money first.
What did you find?
Yes.
Money first.
Number one, money.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
here.
Hold on.
Money.
Pull it out of the
Hurry up.
bag of holding. And
Hurry
he
it
goes
up.
through it, and he starts pouring it out, and it's like copper, coin, silver, gold piece.
Money.
It
More.
all
now.
totals the 15 gold that he was going to pay you,
What is
but it's
this?
like someone's piggy bank.
Can I
It's okay.
Like your
Can-
bag
Okay.
fills up, and there's like still more coins.
You
There's
said 15?
15 gold total, but it's all in like pennies and
As he's
Are you the
rolls,
piggy?
rolls of quarters.
as he's like pouring it out of the bag and holding, I'm just gonna grab the whole bag.
Well, no, not my bag. I got my studies in there.
God, stop bullying
Okay,
me.
just-
You're gonna steal
No.
We're gonna need a bag of holding.
No, wait.
We're not taking it from
I don't want my bag. My mother gave me that bag. No, it's-
I'm like pulling his shit out of it. Dump it.
Getting bullied by the
Stop! What the
Well, look, you're
Quick,
15 gold
triple and
only
curve stop.
covered one
funny.
piece of paper. Do you want the rest of this?
What did you guys find?
I don't know.
It's like
I don't
writings
know.
or like
I don't
pottery
know.
or what you
Is
guys
it
get?
worth a bag of holding to you?
Oh my
I
god.
already paid you
Please
15
show him what
gold.
We found some pretty cool shit.
Give him the one piece of paper.
And you see you see the guy and he's like, come on, dude, just give her the bowl, give her the bag.
I'm like wiggling a
It's
piece of
my
paper.
bag, man. It's my mother made me that bag.
I pull
Dax,
out.
she's such a baby.
I pull out the one scroll and it's all.
Great.
Can I roll?
Fine. If it's good, we'll give you the bag. All right. And then they look at each other. I'll help you pay for another one. All right.
This is my
This is
bag.
expensive, man. Just to send you on this quest, it took me like, you know how many hours I had to stay and work in this
Don't
library?
care.
I had like paper cuts everywhere
That's
for like a
really
month
unfortunate.
working here. And now you're just gonna take my bag?
I'm gonna take your money and your bag. And the contents of
All right,
said
fine.
bag.
We gave you the bag and we gave you the money. Now, what'd you guys find?
Now, I swear you to secrecy about this entire event.
So they kind of look at each other and they're like,
If I find out
Okay.
you have told anybody, you will lose your heads.
well that's kind of the point of you guys going on this quest for us is to get the stuff and tell people.
Until we okay.
This is gonna get us like some serious clout. And then the other guy's like,
It can get
totally
you
gonna
killed.
get the
It
babes.
could get you killed.
It's totally gonna get us the babes.
No, 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 no. No babes. Even though there's one right here. No babes.
Hey, don't forget about
And then
Should I reiterate the fresh out of their mom's house part?
No,
Is
as
this
I
kid
go,
a
there's
minor,
babes.
by the way?
As I go, there's babes right here. I motion to Xanatar.
You see one of them's like,
I start playing with my long, luscious locks.
the other two look at each other, it's like, what?
What is
We all
the
have
age
ties.
of these kids?
So you have like this impression that they're maybe 16 or they may be 18. But they're like,
Jail!
It was a joke, man! Usually when you're in college, you're not a child!
Like 18, 19.
This is a wizarding school. Hogwarts starts at 12 or
What's
10.
Hogwarts? Okay,
I walked in here thinking
come on, what did we
Hogwarts.
win? What did we get?
I'm gonna grab this kid by the shoulders and like kind of shake him a little bit. This info could get you like actually murdered. I'm gonna smack him. No!
It's like really girly scream.
There's a tiny red paw print on his hand. Face.
This one.
You no clout.
I can't even see now. It hurts my eyes. My eyes swelling. And I was like, I think it's swelling. My eyes swelling.
Stop your bitching and moaning. No clout, no babes.
That's why we got into the
Darn it,
archaeology
Coach.
business.
No bitches, no hoes. Handle this, shut it down.
You got
Senator!
The moral center of the group finds its way back in.
Senator, fetch me a chair. I'm gonna stand on his back. No
their attention.
bitches, no clout.
Okay, alright.
Dost thou understand?
Like, since you're working for us,
No,
right?
you work for me now.
Look at me! I'm the captain now!
I'm Captain now.
Do you see this group of people? These highly accomplished people who can do anything?
Yeah.
That's the nicest thing.
I am their captain.
And
me.
It's gone.
Yeah.
You see these muscles? I'll kill you.
Um,
I'll kill you dead. Silence. I'll kill you.
while this is happening,
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
dug it off this
because
kid.
we're in a college with wizards in it,
Don't do wizard stuff.
I'm going to go and see if I could copy down some spells in my spell book.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Isn't it like 50 gold per level of the
Sneak.
spell?
Sneak over to one of the books.
Oh boy,
Roll
I
for
don't
me.
like the look
I feel
on
like
your
these are gonna be
face.
like Adam's Family books.
It's like the restricted section in Harry Potter where it just starts
Roll for
screaming
stealth.
at you.
Harry Potter.
Roll for stealth.
Do it.
Roll for stealth. Yeah, you're
like you're
stealthy.
You're
Why
not-
am I stealthing?
You're not enrolled.
You don't go here.
Is that why I'm stealthing? Because I'm not enrolled?
Yeah, you're
The sirens
Not-
are
Do
gonna
you just
go
want to
off.
go up to a book and open it?
Yeah.
you're not part of the
I mean,
curriculum.
I'm a fae. I don't understand
Oh, true.
Oh, excellent.
like civilness.
So you open up the book, and the first thing that you just grab any book, and you open it up, and it's blank. Like all the pages are blank, and you're like, "What's up with this?" So you put it down and pick up another book, and it's blank. And you pick up another book, and it's blank.
You haven't paid
Pick
your
up another book.
tuition.
And it's blank.
Yeah,
Didn't
get the
And
code.
after a while, you're like looking at it for a while, like, is there something up with this? Like, are these not all these books can't be blank? And then after a while, on the page, it kind of pops up and it says, "Tuition fees are required
God.
to access the library."
The real enemy was
20K or
capitalism
something.
all along.
That's
We
always
knew
the real
that.
enemy.
That's right.
Wait, did Dax leave his student ID in his bag of holding?
I think the
I don't think you can con a book. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
The
like
book's
that.
like, oh man, I guess this is
Listen.
I
dead.
know. I work for you, and you want to slap my eye again, and I can't see. I don't want
You
to.
are
Look at me. I'm
correct.
looking around like this. I can't see nothing.
I pocket as many books as I can.
You
All blank.
They will all get to
stop stealing things.
Continue.
You are correct. I would
I'm
like to slap you
borrowed.
again, and I am in charge of you.
Wait,
However, I have some
turn.
cool stuff that could get you killed. But
Just
before I
dispel
show
the
it to
magic.
you, help him look at spellbook.
I don't have to spell magic.
Oh my god.
Is he enrolled?
No,
That's
but
why
help
I
him.
wanna
Open
keep
the
him.
book for him.
You can't.
I
Open
also
it.
kind of hope that.
I mean,
if
I
I
can
leave
read
the
it.
school,
The
then
words are there. It's just you have to have a
Something
rune
like
in
that.
order to be able to see it.
That's dumb. Give him your rune.
I can't. Like I can't give.
Do
him-
it.
I can't give any runes.
Why?
Because the only one who can do that is the counselors.
God, you suck.
The counselors are the one that put the runes on
You're
you.
literally the worst ever.
Are you saying this to his face?
I know. It's kind of expensive.
Only
expensive
cool
school.
kids let me borrow their room.
Wow. Where's your rune? Where is it?
It's right here, and he puts it on his palm, and it's like the symbol doesn't burn into his hand.
I whipped out my knife.
No!
No! I'll read him the book.
The hand's coming with me.
Read him the book. Teach him the spell.
Oh.
Well, what are you doing here? You haven't even shown us anything yet. You said it's gonna get us killed. You can't use it on the girls.
listen.
I
Look,
can't
I
tell
whip
anybody
out-
with
There
this.
are more
This is the
important
worst
things
15
than
gold we've
these
ever spent.
pages.
I whip out the scroll again. You want to read it? You want to read it?
yeah.
Yeah. Help him first.
All right. Stephen, go help him with that, and then just read the book to him out loud.
Is
I
his
know it's
na-
stupid.
Is
Just read it to
Is
him.
his name with a V or a PH?
PH.
Fucking loser.
Stephen walks over. Fine, I'll read the
Oh,
book to
yeah, we
you.
need some divine intervention right now.
What do you
No,
want me to
it's
fucking do?
fine.
What do you want me
Okay.
to do?
As he starts to read it, it sounds to you
Tell
like
me what you want me to do and I'll do it.
his voice kind of
Be
gets
people-y.
softer and softer, and like his mouth
She
is
has all the
moving.
shit. She's not gonna give
Nothing's
it to me.
coming out.
Listen. Fuck it. Dax, whatever your name is.
It's one of those. Oh, Bagel Richards. No, it's Dax. He's like, Dax, one-eyed Dax now? Yes? What can one-eyed Dax do
Would
for
you like it to
you?
be no-eyed Dax?
Double
Keep
eye.
running your mouth.
Can you show him the shit so we can move on?
I will. Give me a second. I'm having fun.
You've had many seconds.
Okay, so I'm gonna like grab him by his fucking hair and drag him over to the table.
Okay.
I'm having so much
Can
fun.
I borrow this shard? I'm not gonna.
No,
do
you may
anything.
not. He needs to see it, right? Maybe?
I don't think.
Can
he
I go
needs
back
see
down
one of
to
the parchment.
the teleportation
Okay.
wizard guy?
Absolutely.
I
Alright.
got a question for him.
All right.
Please
So you're
don't
making your
open
way
it.
down.
I'm not.
I'm gonna
Okay.
unroll one scroll on the table, the one that's the poem.
Oh, good. So he's looking at it and he's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And the other guys with him
No
is like,
touch.
oh, this is fantastic. And you found this in the mountain?
Maybe.
And so they start talking back and forth. I told you. One of these places had to have a temple somewhere. What did the temple look like? Did it like what God was in there? He's like, oh,
More money, more info.
you know what God it is?
We do.
We already paid for this.
Actually, we know what gods.
Multiple gods? A temple for multiple gods? And have you ever heard something like this? No, only gods want to have one temple for one person.
No.
You're lying to us.
We are not.
You are
lying.
so lying to
I-
us.
How mean have I been to you?
You've been so mean.
I swear on
You took my mother's bag.
I swear on my goblin honor
Oh,
and
boy.
Xanadar's too that we are not lying to you.
Two gods.
Two gods. Money! And we'll tell you who.
I don't got any more money. I
You're
got
extorting
like
a college
silver.
kid.
I got like 3 silver. I got my lunch card.
Don't take his lunch money.
Do they make BOPs here?
Wait,
No,
the
it's like
That's amazing.
I love slop. Hand it over.
The exchange
Your
was
ticket
this
for
for the bag, though.
so he hands over his little ticket, like a little one little punch in it.
I feel like this is gonna go on for a long
Yeah,
time.
Okay, listen.
Left if you want to follow.
Do you
I wanna
happen to
leave
know
too,
what
but
any
if I
of this
find,
on
like,
on this scroll means?
cause I do want to. We're at a college.
Yeah.
I want to
Yes.
learn
Go get learned.
spells.
I'm
So-
doing what I just
for what?
sent to you on.
Huh?
Oh,
This card.
yes. That's gonna take you a little bit of time.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit. I
Uh,
do have the shard with me.
Okay, yes you do.
Fuck.
So he starts,
No! You are not allowed to leave my sight! You're
so
taking my pocket friend.
You're
at this time, the 2 scholars who were there looking over this thing, they're looking at it and they're saying, the symbols can just keep changing. I don't know what it means.
You
I
don't know how to read? Aren't you in wizard school?
Yes, we're wizard schools, but nothing changes like this.
Thought
gonna-
I read it.
I'm gonna
You
tap.
can read this? Can you read this?
Sure. Can I read it?
You're illiterate, actually. So it makes sense to you, but you just can't read it.
It's not. I am canonically not literate. I can read.
Paladin, I'm gonna tap you on your shoulder and be like, okay, that's enough bad cop. Can we be
Sorry.
good cop now?
I don't know how to good cop.
This kid's gonna get whiplash.
Your dad was a town guard.
So at
like,
this point,
Pendleton's just a schizophrenic.
Schizophrenic sociopath at your service.
so So at this point, you guys are still talking to him. We're gonna cut over to you. So
Yeah.
you go down to the guy at the
Yeah.
the teleportation. Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to be.
Okay, you're with him.
We're going downstairs.
So he sees you coming and he's like, "Did you find him?"
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, that was good. Huh? That's
Yeah,
one of the
No,
better
he's-
jokes.
he's-
I hope you feel really good about
I
yourself.
do. I feel really good
Yeah.
about that one. That was really great.
I'm looking for somebody else. A Duke and his wife. Duke, what the fuck is his
Duke
name?
Pavel?
Moneybags.
Pavel. And
Duke
Lady.
Pavel.
Oh, Duke Pavel.
Cha-ching.
Yes.
Oh, you gotta go to the keep for that. That's.
Oh my god.
Do you have like a invitation to go see Duke Pavel?
He'll see me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, I could show you how to get there, but I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, I mean, I'll show it to you. So he like gets a little campus map, and he shows it to you. He's like, okay, once you go past this part where the map ends, you got to go down the stage, go see these things, and you'll see the castle, the keep there. Just let them know that that's what you want to do
Okay.
there.
Thank you.
Another thing. I am interested in learning some of what the college has to offer.
Oh, is that right? Is that so? You've come to the right place.
Have
Let
fun
me
on
tell
the,
you about the wonders
tour.
of this fantastic university as it stands today. Tell me, what school of magic are you interested in? Or is it some kind of art that you are interested in as well, some craftsmanship? We'll be more than happy to show you. I have a pamphlet.
Theater major.
And so now he's like pulling out these pamphlets and everything else. A theater degree. Believe me, all the bards love it. And he goes through all this stuff and just keeps giving you all these pamphlets. Now remember, if you put my name at the bottom of your application, that means I get a 10% discount.
So
Here,
who do I
Here's
talk
a finger, a little happy finger of the school? I forgot the name of the school now.
I don't know if you told me.
Ravenwood Academy.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Ravenwood Academy with little finger number 1.
So, who's willing to teach me?
The professors?
And where can I find these professors?
I'm die for you.
In class.
Class?
Well, if they're running a class, you enroll in a class, and then you can go and talk to them. Would you like to enroll?
What ritual is that?
Morgana.
It's a financial
Morgana.
ritual. A financial
It's an
ritual
institution,
with
okay?
great reward.
You come
Definitely.
here, you pay,
Definitely
somebody.
won't regret it.
then you sit down and you listen to an expert, and they teach you what you want to know.
I'll pay them with
Hey,
my
you're-
druidic
No,
knowledge.
that's not how it works.
Bartering.
It's not like a trade.
I know how to fix cars.
So there's
but
like
you
a
can teach me,
society, right?
Physics,
set
right?
up.
Yeah.
They need money, so you give them money. They give you knowledge. You can't like trade it off. So
Yeah,
Right.
you need to enroll. That you won't even get
Fine.
past the
How
doors.
much money do these professors need?
Oh, it's very, very low cost. It's gone down a
20K
lot.
is-
This is actually an Azure school, so you get a low discount. It's only about like 200 gold a semester.
How about for one day?
You gotta
What
pay for
if-
the semester?
Travel
I
around?
wanted to pay the gold for 1 or 2 spells.
Oh no, they don't do that. You gotta go to like the pawn shops down there.
They pawn off
illegally pawn spells.
The magic pawn shop.
The magic pawn.
Ask
Holy
Pendleton
shit.
You
about
can
it.
buy
She
some
can
books,
help you.
resold books. Yeah, they can go give you some resold books. They have the students' notes in the sides. And
I know I'm not adept of this world. Could you help me convince someone to teach me?
I could. I probably could. But I might. Yeah, sure. Yeah, fine. Sure.
Point me in the way of these professors.
well, you gotta catch them out of class quick, because they all teleport home.
And where are their homes?
These assholes for real.
Where are their homes?
They're all over the place.
I'm gonna wait in their kitchen.
Some of them live all in the complete other side of the country, on the other side of the world. And they just teleport here and
These
go to the
guys are
class.
assholes.
They are. I hate them actually.
Fuck these guys.
Listen,
If they were
Are
good at
there
their
any-
jobs, they
they're
wouldn't
tenured.
be at the community
Are
college.
there any
okay?
nearby?
Well, this is an academy.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to end soon. You can just go up the street and go to those classes. But you better hurry because the bell's going to ring, so you better hurry.
Let's go.
If you want to
Let's
talk
go.
to
We
them.
can do that first.
All right, so you start taking off, going in the way of the classes. You are on your way to go and find somebody. You start asking some questions, and eventually you do find someone who knows where he's at.
Shouldn't be too hard. He looks just like me.
He's actually in like a blacksmith's area. And you find him in this blacksmith's, but he's not working on anything. He's just in the blacksmith's because he enjoys the heat and the natural surroundings of things. He likes watching those things. He's reading a book while he's sitting there. So who is it that we see?
So Septimus looks exactly like August. However, he's in robes of the Wizarding College. Has a large book with him that he's currently reading and like annotating with a gold quill, and he has glasses on. His horns, which August and both of his brothers have these like ram-like horns, have all these like jewels and like chains that hang off of them. He's kind of just sitting there.
He sees you coming in, and he looks up and says, "Oh, it's been a while."
Yes. He takes out the shard. He says, I've come to you with this.
What's this?
Shard of some sort of magical mirror, some artifact. I'm not completely sure of all of its magical assets. However, it seems to have trapped an ancient queen somewhere, and I know that there are more of them. I know that when we use it as a magical focus, it can cut through dimensions.
A magical focus. To cast a spell?
I haven't used it to cast through, but I have put magic into it, and it allowed me to cut holes into a single dimension. I wasn't going to risk opening up a gateway. However, I want to know a few things. I want you to research more into this. And I know that there are more shards. There are creatures looking for it, for this and the other shards. And I am also looking for at least one or two.
This is interesting. It might help us in a lot of different ways. Can we open it up and see what it can do?
Not
That way I
alone.
know what it is I'm looking for.
Do you have somewhere else that's not the middle of a blacksmith?
Yeah, we have a place. He actually takes you outside the blacksmith's area, and there's a spot where they kind of go and they throw some of their like leftovers and stuff in like this area that's kind of like more of a trash heap. And they go and clean it up, and they collect more stuff and rebrand stuff with it. But no one's in there at this point. It's like a closed off area. It kind of stinks a little bit because of the fumes of the metal. He says, yeah, no one will be in here for a while.
First off, I want Septimus to use Identify on it.
Okay. So he uses his spell, and he casts Identify, and nothing comes up.
And then we're gonna pump some magic into it, and I'm actually kind of curious what would happen if I use it as just an arcane focus. So first, I'm just gonna cut into it. Just
Okay.
cut like normal. I'll do the hole.
Okay. So you cut into space itself, and as you do, he sees the blade go into nothing. And you see he immediately changes his tune. He's really just like, okay, now I'm starting to see what we're going with. And he walks around you, and he looks at it from the other side. And you just start cutting a small hole. And then when you pull away from your side, it looks as though you can see through. On his side, he doesn't see anything. He saw you with the point. Did it do something?
Come around.
And as he comes around, it's in space, and now he can see it. And he says, now that is a very interesting trick.
This is a dimension similar to ours. However, it's darker and has a bright red sun.
So the place that you're in, it's actually an indoor area, and so you can't see the sun from inside that little space, but you can see the back of that room. He actually picks up a piece of rod that's just kind of a shorter piece, and he gets it and he taps it against the sides, and it makes a ringing noise as he's doing it. Doesn't slice them or anything else, it just kind of makes a ringing sound.
A bird flew into the cut and immediately was bisected.
That's interesting. And he actually pulls out one of his hairs and he throws it through, and he puts it through the side, and as soon as he does, the hair slices. Where the metal did not, his hair sliced. This is quite dangerous.
Yeah.
I wish I had something that I could put through this that might be organic in nature.
He has Find Familiar, but
I don't think
We
he's
do
fine.
have Nancy with us.
Oh my god, it got worse.
Let me do some research in some of the. I have some connections here now. I've been here long enough. I'll see what I can come up with and find. Here,
it's
I have
very
something.
important that we get more of these. If nothing more than to keep it from others.
I can see this being used as a weapon to do all kinds of things. Here's something I have, a little trick that we've learned here. And he pulls out a parchment and a quill that goes with it. And the quill actually has like two sides, like an eraser kind of an idea on one side and the quill on the other. Because it's a feather, but it's very strange. He says, been meaning to give this to you when you came back. You write on this, and the same thing will write on my paper.
Perfect.
And then when I clear it, then I'll be able to write back to you. It's a way of communicating over very long distances. I call it a pager.
Get out. I hate to get out of here.
No!
That's fantastic.
I love it
the
so
And with
much.
that, we'll see you guys next time. Fuck you.
The pager.
The pager. So now, basically it works like kind of like an Etch-a-Sketch. You write on one side, and then it'll appear on his side. He wipes it clean, so you know that he's read it, and then he'll write something on his side, and it'll appear on yours.
I'm curious about it now because I haven't cast a spell through it. I would like to you first off close the hole.
Okay.
Very important.
Okay.
That
So you have to use another spell slot or whatever to close the hole.
and then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast,
Using
using
it.
it as an arcane focus.
Okay. Eldritch Blast is roll to attack.
Oh yeah, just like onto one of the metal scraps.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Big number for a metal scrap.
25.
Roll for damage. So you take the shard, almost using it. Was it?
God.
Max
Oh
damage.
my god.
Which is
10.
10.
10 force damage.
And so you use it kind of like a wand, and you're focusing on using it as a conduit itself. And you hear the spell crack off, but you don't see it.
Oh.
And you're listening, and you're like, "What happened?" And then you hear it, and you get hit by it, and it smashes into you.
Ow.
Yeah. So you take all 10 damage.
Yikes.
Yow.
Do not recommend.
It's almost as though you threw it in like a yo-yo. You threw it, and it came right back to you.
Like you threw it, it went into the other dimension, bounced, and hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Hate
It bounced
that.
back and hit you.
Hate that.
Ow.
Yeah.
He's like, "Do it again."
Do it again.
Great.
No.
That was for science.
Yeah.
Science.
For science.
I'm curious to see what would happen if we both put magic into it at the same time, making a circuit.
Putting more power into this?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. I'll use a spell slot. You use one? Alright. So you both take a hold of it.
We're going to both put a second level spell.
Both second levels?
Yeah.
You're went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick.
As soon as you guys both
first levels in it.
you put through it, you see that it actually starts, even without you moving it, it creates
Abort,
Oh.
abort,
A
abort,
window.
abort, abort,
or not
abort.
a window, I'm sorry, a mirror. A full-length mirror.
Whoa.
Abort,
Oh.
abort, abort, abort.
And you see that it is one of the pieces of the shard of this mirror. And the whole door opens up.
Oh,
As soon as you do, you hear things on the other side.
we gotta close this up fast.
Let's just go through. Just for a minute.
No.
What's the worst that could happen?
Crazy. Fucking insane.
I found what's
Just
on
hold
the
it
other
there.
side.
And he goes through.
Son of a bitch.
And he looks around. And he walks to the side. And he disappears from your view. For a moment.
Well, now you only have one brother.
Yeah, the other, if you can imagine, the other brother is more fucked than this one. So,
Wow!
It seems like bad decisions run in the
Run in the
family.
Watch, the brother that comes back through is
Do-
not the one that left.
Do a shoot, what would this be? This would be
That would be
intelligence.
good.
Do an intelligence just check. Regular check.
Not the same brother. Other brother.
Other brother.
Who just happened to be on the other side.
It's the third brother you never knew about.
oh, to a 20.
Excellent.
I feel like that die is definitely weighted.
You were
I've been rolling awful.
You rolled like 2719.
so you're still holding
420.
you're still
Get
holding
out.
onto the shard. Because the doorway is open and he's got through it. And you're really nervous, and so you really I gotta get him back here. I gotta tell him to get back. This is bullshit. I didn't tell him what was on the other side of this thing.
Like, I was in the middle of saying I fought these things, and he was like, I'm out.
I'm out.
Then you see him. You see the outline of him in your world. As he's walking around, looking around.
Bitch, what?
And you see him going back to the door and peeking in. And then slowly walking back over. He comes, and then you see him regularly through the door, through the window, or the mirror. As he walks back through to your side, he's like, there's something in the other room.
No shit.
Let's close this up before they figure out that we're here.
Close it up.
So you use another 2 spell slots, and it closes up the whole mirror.
Now I need a long rest.
I need a nap.
So
Time to
what?
go explore these dorms.
Yeah. So he looks like he is. When he was on the other side, and you could see him in the real world. It looked like it was just an outline of him, like he would, like a silhouette almost, as he was walking around. But you could
Is
see
it
him.
like a filled silhouette or just like an outline?
Outline silhouette. You couldn't make out like features, but you know that it's him. You see his hands, and you see him doing his things. And it's not dark. You could see right through him. but you could see where he was at, walking around.
That has potential for use, but we have no idea what we'll ever find on the other side once we use it.
Mm-hmm. Let me do some research on this on my side. I'll ask a few of the more seasoned.
Did we ever learn like a name for this thing?
I don't know. Badass shard.
It was found in a temple that was being worshipped by, I'm assuming, being used to worship both Saloon and Shar.
Those two don't get along.
No, they don't.
Maybe you were mistaken.
Well, do more research, and if you do find the location of another one, let me know.
Okay, I'll let you know.
because I do believe that we need to keep them away from the wrong hands.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll I'll let you know what's going on over here, and you let me know anything you find out on your side.
Oh, and find Julius.
Jesus Christ.
Cowering for too long.
Yeah. Well, you might have a better look out there than I will in here. Still, we'll keep our eyes open. Kind of rolls his eyes. At this point, we're coming back to the two of you guys in the in the library.
Oh my
As you hear
Captain Nice Pendleton.
Captain Nice Pendleton changing her story, and you actually get a little bit more of the backstory. These guys, this group of friends, they were doing this mostly because anytime there's large scholars, they send out adventuring groups to go out and figure out, like, hey, what's going on over here, and dig up some stuff and give us some more lore and that kind of stuff, and they bring them back. But only like the experienced, more senior students are allowed to do these things. But when the earthquake happened, it was kind of a free-for-all. They're like, let's hire an adventure crew to go over here and check that out. Maybe something we can find here. And they were one of those groups. It was like, yeah, we could totally do it. Let's send them to this specific island. It's all creepy. It's like a part of this whole craziness. It's like, all right, yeah. They can't afford it. Okay, how about the one that's closer? You can't afford that one either. All right, that one. No, we can't afford that one either. What can we afford? Well, there's Foamcrest. Fine, let's pull our money and we'll send somebody to the Foamcrest. Like, you guys were sent there because it was the cheapest one that they could afford. The fact that you guys found something blew their minds. They weren't expecting anything whatsoever because all the places they had, like, their first, second, third, fifth, 10th, 15th choice was way on the other side of this whole continent, not even close to where you were at.
Wasn't the pay based on us finding something, though? So, like, they were out nothing if we didn't find anything.
No, they were still out. They
Were
were
they?
sending you on this quest, so they gave you a certain amount of gold just to go on it. But if you found something, there was a bonus to it.
Okay. What are your thoughts about the super fun scroll that I just showed you?
They can't read it. The numbers and the letters and everything else, they keep shifting on
What
them.
if
They can't
I
see it.
read it to them?
Absolutely. Do you guys read it to them?
Yeah, I'm gonna read
Yeah.
it.
So they're scribing it out, and they're really confused. And so they're like, okay, let's dissect it piece by piece. Like, what do we know? We know this, and they're talking different things. But a lot of this history doesn't match up.
How so?
Let's see. There we go.
I heard that
Some
little
king-
Discord people.
Yeah, my Discord's going off, my bad.
So he says, there's a land, and actually I'm going to bring up the map for you. He says there's a land off far to the south. Way down there in the very bottom right-hand corner that you can't see.
Okay.
It was a castle that was destroyed, but they could never find out who, like, owned the castle, who the people really were. Like they just all like had amnesia or whatever else. This is like years and years and years and years ago. Which is kind of why they think that something's going on here, because all these people just disappeared. All these people just have amnesia for no dang reason whatsoever. And so they always thought there was like gods were involved in mind blanking out all this entire population and destroyed this kingdom. But they know the king's name, and the kings of that area at that time period. And he didn't have any daughters. All he had were sons. And so it doesn't match up.
What was that king's name?
That's an excellent question to have. It's a name, and it's a boy's name too.
Mr. Foolish King.
King Arthur.
Rowan.
Rowan.
Rowan?
That's a martyr's name.
Yeah, I concur.
Rowan. Rowan Brightshield. Rowan Brightshield is was the king of those people, and he basically, since the castle and everything was destroyed, he moved his people further inland, and then eventually, they became dukes because they were overrun. And then Azure Mount became Azure Mount. So this is like a few hundred centuries back. But they know that king. Centuries.
That's a long time.
So they know King Rowan.
Okay, so it was Rowan's castle that got destroyed, but they don't know who destroyed it.
They don't know who destroyed it.
Okay, but we know that it was his castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all he had were sons. He didn't have any daughters. So the poem doesn't make any sense to him. But it has to do with some kind of a god destroying stuff. So it kind of matches. But they have no idea who this lady is. Because the poem keeps talking about some lady whose name is lost to time. Some gods whose name is lost to time. And they have no idea who the heck that is. So he says, listen, we can't pay you anymore. But
Give me your shoe. No.
I'll tell you what. How about we send you on another quest, and then when we write the book on this, we'll get you some of the proceeds. So we'll give you like a 10% cut of the.
What's this other quest?
To go to that old castle and stuff and see if you can dig stuff up.
Are you paying for travel? I need T&E.
Your parents got money?
He looks to his buddy. He's like, I already asked my mom for the money to do this one. She doesn't want to hear anything anymore. I don't think she wants to see me. She just wants to see me for Christmas anymore, because that was my Christmas and my birthday present. And we could work in the library. Yeah, we could do it in the library. We're not going to get enough cold sun. Take them all the way down there. So they look back at you like, no, we don't have.
How far away is this castle?
Yeah.
Way the F over here.
Fuck over there.
Oh, the way over there.
So
we're off the map in that corner.
I'm
you
aware.
guys are over here.
How long
So
would
if this was 400 miles, this is probably close to double that.
Yeah.
800 miles. That's fine.
Yeah, totally.
But we can use the
Skipping a jump,
boat.
and you got it.
I don't want to
Just
go on
let
a
me
boat
smooch the
again.
nuke for 5 minutes. They'll give us the money. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Leave bad guy Pendleton back with them. They'll get money. I'm sure she'll be able to scavenge some money.
Yeah.
So I tell you what. If we can figure out a way of getting you guys down there, or you find yourselves down there, and then you guys have more research, then you can come back here and we will help you figure out what's going on, because nobody else knows. And all these other expeditions, nothing's happened. They all got nothing. Well, except for this other group. He names off some other students. He's like, their whole crew died. I don't
Where'd
know
they
how.
die at? That feels important.
I think they went to Foamcrest.
Oh, okay.
Did they happen to hire Jameson?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, we
his
watched
name.
him die. Not fun.
Can we get?
The important thing is we came back.
Wait,
Oh,
can
you
we
guys
get
must be-
his reward? He was a level 15 adventurer. It
No,
has
no,
to be
no.
way
No, you can't
more
do
than
that.
15
No,
gold.
you can't do that. No.
Why not?
No, because then you're breaking the rules of the contract.
How
And
so?
I signed no contract.
That means no. You did. You did. You took the gold and you took my bag and you can't do it anymore. No. Because then you have to give it to him and you can't give it to
Here's
him
the
because you
thing.
told us we can't share it with anybody, and that means you can't share it to him because
Here's
then you would
Hey!
break your own rule. You said that we can't share it with nobody because everyone would die and I
Dax!
can't get no girls. If I can't get no girls, that guy can't get no girls
Dax!
either.
And
So
she
you're
like-
not gonna tell nobody. I'm telling you right now.
Paddleton's gonna
You
consent.
said not gonna. Yes.
She like bulks up.
Just don't hit me again.
She focuses on him.
But don't tell him, please. Don't
Shut
tell
the
him.
fuck up.
Please don't
Don't
tell him.
make me hit you.
You don't tell me who I make deals with.
All right.
Got it?
Paddleton's just a bully. Like B school bully.
Where are these people who have the money that they need, or not they, that we need to get to the castle? Because obviously you're too broke to get us there. Maybe we feed them
Yeah,
some
but
fake.
then-
Shut up. Maybe we feed them some fake info.
Everything.
We get their money. We feed them some fake info. We take their money. We travel. We give you the info. How's that sound?
Oh wait.
Still won't be able to
So
share
you
it.
lose his money.
Your quest.
You lose their money, and you go to this other place, and you bring big. But are you gonna give it back to us? Because you've been ripping us off.
Why would I give you any money at all? I'm doing all the work. Here's the thing.
He doesn't
I
want
go
the
to
money.
the-
He wants
Then
the
we won't
information.
do any
Okay,
research
sure.
for you.
Sure, I'll give you whatever information you want. But give me your shoes. Kidding.
Promise him a date with the paladin.
Yeah. Listen.
Promise on Monday with the paladin. Wherever you're at, you're like in the back of your mind. You're like,
Someone.
maybe I shouldn't help.
Listen,
this
I never
person.
got
Morgana is standing right there.
Morgana
Listen,
says.
listen.
Shield
You-
went
you
down
like-
my spine.
you
Someone
like
walked over
lady-
my grave.
You like ladies.
He does like the
You like
ladies.
you like ladies, right?
Yeah, but you said I can't have the ladies. You can't have the girls.
No.
Everyone likes
are
a woman
ladies.
in armor.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, but I don't want
Do
a
you
girl
like?
that's gonna
Do
beat
you
me
remember
up.
the tall blonde lady that was with us?
Yeah.
You want
With
to go on
the
a date with her?
Is she gonna beat me up?
No.
Unless.
Maybe with her stern demeanor and cold eyes.
She might judge you to death.
Yeah.
But I can get a date.
Yeah. Can't promise
If-
how it'll end.
So they both look at each other and they're like,
The best part is
Ronnie's
you're
like-
not there to do anything about it.
yeah, okay, all right, yeah. Totally.
Oh my god, you're really annoying.
I can't wait to set you up with my friend. She loves annoying people.
It's her favorite activity. She deals with us all day.
Okay.
I don't think she's helping us.
Who are the people that hired Jameson?
don't
Where
think you
can
should
we
tell
find those people?
I think they're over there.
No, you're gonna walk me to those people.
Okay, he's just walking. Let's see that guy right there in the corner.
Go get
That's
him.
him. No, I can't go there.
Yeah, you can.
He'll hit me.
I'll hit you if you don't. And I like shove him forward.
No, but this is him. Just go, just talk to him. Just tell him that we went to Foamcrest and
him
he'll
the
do it. He'll tell you.
I'm gonna shove him again towards the guy.
Pants and
Alright, so we got Bad Cop over here. I'm going to heal his eye. And
It
try
starts to open back up again. You're like, oh, that's way better. I can see now.
So, this is a win-win for both of us. We can share some of the information. There's a lot. You can't even read the information. Maybe they can read it. You guys work together on it. We go to the quest, and you don't have to pay for us to go on a quest, but your name's still attached to it. You still get the credit. You already have a girl you're going on a date with.
Okay, hold on. I got a great idea.
it's awful.
You know, Sev. Yeah, let's go just talk to
have a
Sev. Okay,
serious
we'll do it.
About the flesh train, yeah.
But you have to write a contract.
I'd like you to know that
You have to sign the
Zero
contract.
boundaries. For
What's
you.
this
No,
contract
no,
gonna
no.
entail?
One, that he gets a date with the blonde paladin.
A
Two.
blonde paladin or the blonde paladin?
A.
A blonde paladin.
They look at each other and like, either.
Bring woman.
Bring a
Two,
It's awful.
functioning body.
that you will tell us and only us about what you find over at this other location of the castle, if you find anything.
I just realized.
And you will not tell
Staven.
Staven. You won't tell Staven anything, and it'll just be between us.
About the castle?
About the castle.
Or about what we found at Silvercrest?
Or
Foamcrest.
Foamcrest. How about you just give him like a little bit of information about like.
Well,
I'm
we
good
need
at
Is there like
lying.
something
enough to get
small that he
paid.
can't read? Like.
I'm great at lying. Don't worry about it. I got this
Why
covered.
does this
Okay,
take
so you guys want to sign? All right, I'm gonna
Okay,
go
but
have
you're-
Seth write the contract. No, you're not gonna
I'm
do that.
adding to
Don't
the
do it.
contract. I'm adding to the contract. I am so sorry.
Like, isn't this stuff like?
I forgot what I wanted to add
Yeah.
to the fucking
And,
contract.
like,
Okay,
really
okay.
hard to-
Hold on.
You are
He seems
Pendleton's
to know
bitch
his-
for
Yeah.
the rest.
Yes.
I think that's already in the subcontract.
I can hit you whenever I want.
Kinda.
I kind of
It was
already do
kind of
that.
like, there's a
No,
like,
um,
it could be shit. Is what was the deal?
What the fuck was I gonna add?
You're working out a
oh.
Mm.
We take 20% of any earnings made from the book or anything published with the information given to you by us.
Everybody look at each other.
25% actually.
20%.
25.
You said 20%. Agreed. 20%.
25.
Just keep going
20%.
up.
20%.
Actually, 35.
And
30.
25. 20%. No, you can't do that because we're not gonna make any money. No.
30.
Pendleton, put down the
Fine.
head.
25%, and we don't have to credit you.
Hey,
you will
hey,
credit
hold
us.
on there. Hold on.
35%
20%.
and I don't cave your skull in.
Oh my god!
Roll for
Kill us, and we're not gonna do
intimidation.
anything because we're the ones who can help you.
Alright.
25%, and we don't have to
we can
credit
just
you.
raise dead on
We just send you the money.
25%.
Free
Yeah,
money.
you
In a
credit
few
us.
levels,
You
I
like
can do that
money.
pretty easily.
But
Just
I
like
like
money.
money.
25% and you credit us.
We're in a witch
us.
hole.
Hey, Pendleton. It's a nerd
I'm sure
book.
someone knows how to
cares?
mend his wounds.
Yeah.
Other nerds care
Only-
about nerd books.
I know. And you
Are
don't
those
care
your
about that.
circles?
No, but I like money.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
give you
you're
money.
getting paid.
Yeah.
25% and
25% and we are credited.
Fine, but we don't have to credit your name correctly.
Yes. No, you credit our name and our guild correctly.
What the fucking
Fine. Fine.
You're
Deal.
not even here right now.
Ah.
Deal.
They shake hands.
All right.
Should we all agree?
So
to
you now have an
that,
agreement?
Pendleton
He's gonna
alone?
give you an
Yeah.
introduction.
I feel like I just made a
She's
pretty
not.
You guys-
solid
This is great.
Sando's there.
No, I loved everything that
no,
just
that was
happened.
amazing. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
incredible.
I'm there. I'm trying to negotiate just to
Just-
make the
it's just
contract
more
happen.
than-
Watched
than
for a really long time.
Yeah, you kind of watched a
I
lot
got
of
it.
this just happen.
I got
Yeah.
Pendleton's
I
the
would-
strong
I would say-
personality in our friendship.
I think you're the enabler of Pendleton.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a little bit. I got it negotiated down to a blonde paladin. So if you can help us find another blonde paladin,
What? What?
They don't have to be naturally blonde.
What?
we can dye their hair.
We'll just put Morgana
Anyone
in a
got press
wig in her
attention?
armor.
Yeah.
Go.
You can
Oh, your
Huh?
turn.
I'm
You're
a
up.
redhead.
We'll
I'm
just
not
put
blonde.
we'll put Morgana in a wig.
But you're not a paladin.
I'm also not a paladin.
They don't
They
know
don't-
that.
We could just use
I mean,
prestidigitation
she's got a
to
dead
make someone
hand.
blonde.
Yeah.
That is true.
Oath of Redemption. There you go.
Oath of redemption
There you go.
through
there's
a
your-
date with a nerd. It's awesome.
We'll put you in a wig.
Could you ask for more redemption
We'll
than that?
put you
No.
in
I think not.
Thalia's armor. It'll be fine. Spend 20
In
minutes.
Thalia's armor. But you have horns that come out of your
Big
head.
ass
How
antlers.
tall are
You
you?
have antlers.
Dude,
that come out
this
of
kid's
your
not
head.
gonna give a shit. He's just a horny
I-
teenager.
I
He just
didn't-
wants to
I
spend
didn't
time
say
in
He
the
just
presence.
wants to be with a girl.
He just wants to
I
spend
am
time in the
elf height,
presence of a
so
woman.
I am
Yeah.
6 feet and above.
See, he'll think you're hot. It's
Close.
fine.
We're both decently tall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it
and these
works.
guys
Well,
are
you're an
very small
angel,
and very
though.
short. And they do not come from any kind of great stock. They're just from
Money.
lowly human. Yeah, they have some money. They got, well, I mean, their parents have money. They're broke.
I hope you guys know, like, Morgana would not know what the concept of a date is.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Neither do they.
Being a fake creature.
You just show up and do nothing, and they'd be like, "Yes, this is great."
They just want to
But
spend
I want
time
to
in
role
the
play
presence
that.
of a
I want to
female.
see the awkward date.
Oh, it would be so great.
It would be phenomenal.
Are we gonna have a date
Oh
episode?
Oh my god, indeed. Speed
It's like
next
a
time
beach
on
episode.
Land of Prova.
No, we're
And
not
with
dating.
that, we're gonna
Cheater.
we're gonna end the episode today and go
Excellent.
back next week.
I feel like I've done a good thing.
Paddleton set up a beach episode.
You know it, baby.
Oh man.
What timetable?
Yeah.
One time.
We teleported.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week. And where our player will be back from Disneyland. So hope you're having a good time. And yeah, we'll see you guys all next time.
Going to
Bye.
Disneyland without us.